Joey Buttafuoco's on the phone. Joey.
Hey, man.
Hey, so you're out of the slammer.
That sucked, too. It's good that I'm out and I'm home, but that sucked.
I thought that wife that you had was pretty hot.
She
is
beautiful.
She is. Thank you. Vanka's beautiful. Yes, she is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually seeing pictures of her. She was hot, but then she dumped your ass when you were in jail, which...
How
that
did
hurts.
that happen?
That hurts.
Well, no. She didn't dump my ass while I was in jail. She waited till I got out.
Yeah.
You mean you thought you had a marriage right up until the day you got out?
Yeah, actually, she's a great girl. She really is, and it's just like, I guess she just told me she needed a change, but she wished
she needed a change.
What kind of change?
What kind of shit? She got a real man like you. And
real man, yeah, just got out of the slammer.
Do you think she ever gets afraid that, like, Amy Fisher will go berserk again and shoot her in the face?
I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. But
not unless you order it.
Who was that, Artie?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was still on the show.
That was Benji. Well, you don't get it in. You don't get it in the joint.
No, we don't get it in the joint.
Joey, by the way, was most recently in prison because he had a few bullet casings in his house, and as a guy on parole, he's not allowed to have bullet casings in his house, and I guess the cops somehow ended up at his house and found Why were the cops at your house anyway?
First of all, I've never been on parole.
Oh, what are you on?
I was on probation.
Probation, okay.
I had a 5-year run on probation. So after a year, every month, probation department would come to the ranch and they just do a probation check, make sure your life is on track and everything is right, and make sure you're not doing whatever it is you're not supposed to do. And honestly, I hadn't left my home in a year. I was home and just doing my thing.
That's what's great about this country, that we have the resources to check up.
Sit at home though.
Yeah, but and also to check up on people and make sure they're behaving.
Yeah, well, L.A. was much safer with me off the street and in jail because it was much safer because
we noticed the drop in crime.
But seriously, Howard.
So what happened? You got out of jail. You come home and the ex-wife, the wife.
Let me back up a little bit. First, with this probation violation that landed me back in there was ridiculous because in 2003, when I got arrested for the insurance deal, they had 100 ATF agents that rolled my house at 6 o'clock in the morning. It was like something you see, on television. You don't really think it's ever going to happen to you. And when it did, they took a shotgun. It was an old family shotgun. I think my mom used it to shoot snakes in Florida. And it had a box of shotgun shells that my son Paulie bought in 2001. Now I got arrested in 2003. So they took the gun, and really, I honestly thought that they took the shells. Why wouldn't they? These were the same shells 2 years later, that when they did a probation search of my house, they found them, and basically that's what put me in jail. And we even proved that I had paperwork that showed when I bought them in 2000, when Paulie bought them in 2001, where they were purchased, the shell casings. We tracked the VIN numbers on it, the ID numbers.
You were a victim of circumstance.
Well, actually, yeah, and I'm not bitching I didn't do it, I'm sorry.
You went and did your time.
I had to take the year, so I went in and did it. It was hard, man. It was a bitch because, like when you get in trouble with something you really didn't do, and it's like, God damn it, So
I didn't do anything that bad.
But wasn't he sick, too, when he went in? Weren't you sick?
Yeah, I was real sick. I'm still sick, man. I'm down right now 50 pounds.
Sick from what? What's the matter?
Artie still with the show?
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to say that a couple of months ago, I was in L.A. I did the Jimmy Kimmel show, and afterwards I hung out with your son, and he's a great guy. I actually had a blast with his kid.
Yeah. Paulie's he's really a good, he's a good son.
How did that kid turn out normal?
I don't know. He's the anti-Joey.
You know what
does he look like Joey?
A little bit, you could tell. Yeah, I mean, and
he's normal.
Yeah,
after the mom gets shot in the fucking head.
Yeah, I gotta say he seems normal, and he's a really good kid. He's got a great energy about him. And
what's he do?
He just we had a lot of fun together.
Thank you, Artie. I really appreciate that. Both my children are really good kids.
Good for you, Joey.
Well,
good for you.
What are you saying? Good for you, Joey. Joey was away most of the time.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you.
All right, good for your ex-wife.
They must have done something right. I mean, he's a good kid. You could tell.
Thank you, Artie. Now I like you again.
No, I'm being serious. It's the truth.
He looks more like you, Artie, so I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people asked if we were brothers.
Is he a heavy-set kid?
Well, not heavy-set, but he's got the Belushi look to him.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, all of us do.
Yeah, definitely.
Remember, Artie, you're the young me. Okay?
Yeah,
Joey, let me understand something. So you get out of jail. This hot wife, was she cheating on you when you were in jail?
You know something? No, I don't. I don't think so. I really do love her a lot.
Did she visit regularly?
Hey, you know something? You know what I forgot to ask you guys?
What?
Is there anybody else on the line? You're supposed to get David on the line?
Where's David? Oh, is that your buddy, your producer?
David
One
is
of them.
trying
He should
to
be on the line.
Oh,
put
okay. I see.
something
He is
together
here.
again.
Oh, that's right. We can't interview Joey without David.
Right.
Hey,
David, you
David.
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, great, man. Good.
But did she visit you regularly while you were in prison?
Who?
Your wife.
Which one?
The new one.
First one. I mean, the new
Absolutely.
one.
Every visiting day, Ivanka came down to the jail, and she waited on that line outside with all the people that wait out there to
She's going to have no problem meeting a new man, that's for sure. That's a good-looking woman.
She's very beautiful.
Any conjugal visits?
She's hanging out at the jail still.
It's any conjugal visits, Robin?
Yeah, any conjugal
No, it was all no-contact visits.
Wow.
It was all through the glass and on the phone.
You were in prison. You weren't in jail, right?
I was in jail, L.A. County, Men's Central. Great spot.
Right?
That's exactly where I was.
Great to you, Joey.
No, I was well taken care of with my medical and all that.
Did you have a roommate?
Not a roommate, but a cellmate. We were in single-man cells in a secured area called 1700 and 1750. That was a cell block, and we were on lockdown, 24/7 lockdown. We only got out to take a shower or...
Did you have any fights?
Oh, no. They go on, but no, not me. I was segregated.
We're doing a show, Howard, called Celebrity L.A. Lockup. So the Sheriff's Department was very, very helpful in doing interviews with Entertainment Tonight and Insider with Joey and making his stay as safe and quick as possible.
So, Joey, tell me the big answer here. So Amy Fisher's getting a divorce, and you're obviously getting a divorce. And then the speculation is that you two are getting back together as a couple, which would be the most phenomenal friggin' thing ever.
Yeah.
You got to do it. You got to do it.
You know what?
And you've said in the paper you've had contact with her. What kind of contact?
On the phone.
Oh, yeah? You called her?
Absolutely. Well, we talk. Absolutely.
When did you talk?
You know what? I have to tell you, and it's like, like life has to go on, and like I've been trapped in this whole, well, not trapped, but just like in this situation since Mary Jo got shot, where I was just like pounded by Mary Jo for years, and it was like when Mary found out when we all met a year ago that Amy did what she did and there was drugs involved and Amy didn't remember doing it, and like Mary Jo and Amy made up, and it was like okay for them. I'm still carrying the anger and all this other crazy horrible stuff.
Yeah, you've said horrible things about Amy.
Yeah, I did for all these years, and I decided, for me to be able to, here we go, here's a little Dr. Phil for you, but for me to go on and get on with my life and be able to, like, recover from everything physically, emotionally, financially, I need to put that down. I need to put the anger down, because it does, no matter how strong you are, no matter who you are, the shit eats you up, man. It eats you up from the inside out. And I'm like, fuck this, man. Why, Mary Jo didn't even care at one point that, I don't care. She says she doesn't remember shooting me. I care.
So what happened? You started calling?
So I have to let it go to be able to make up with my life and go on with my life. So I have a good relationship with Amy.
What do you mean? How often do you speak?
I spoke to her twice this week.
Wow. And you spoke to her on the phone. Did she talk to you about the fact that her husband and her were breaking up?
Yeah, I know all about that. And, I didn't file for divorce. My wife did. And I understand that her husband filed also.
But did Amy...
you two were talking?
Maybe. Did Amy say to you that she still has feelings for you?
Something, we talked a couple of times, and I'll be in New York next week, and I'm going to definitely go to dinner and just... I owe her an apology from the way I acted the last time that I saw her, and I'm not defending myself to the point, I was sick or any reasons why.
Wait a second. You're attracted to her still, aren't you? You want her.
You know what, Howard?
Honestly.
Listen, it's just me and you on the phone now, right?
Right. Go ahead.
You know what? I'll be in town next week, and I'm going to hopefully we'll go to dinner. And
I mean, you guys had good sex. You had a good time together, so it's not like you're totally repulsed by. I mean, aside from the fact that she pulled the shooting incident.
Yeah, no, I'm not totally repulsed by her or anything that she did.
Did you read today in the paper she just got big giant tit implants?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead,
well,
David.
All I wanted to say is these two have an opportunity where they can rekindle their relationship after 15 years.
Wow, that would be the biggest story ever.
It was a Romeo and Juliet type of love affair with the gunshot, that everybody heard. But Amy's shooting Mary Jo, going to jail, Joey going to jail.
Can you imagine the ending of the story is Joey and Amy get back together?
Yeah, they got to do the movies over again.
Hey, Joey, is there a temptation on your part? Is there a temptation on your part to get together with Amy Fisher just so that you get back in the news and there's a whole big opportunity here?
You know, really, it has nothing to do with in the news. I could go outside, piss along the curb, and it's going to make news. I mean,
which she does often, by the way.
Which I try not to do because in L.A., I think you get like a year for that, so I don't want to do that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Amy when I get back. Nobody's.
You think you'll fuck her? Honestly, you want to, don't you?
Nobody's the same. You know, everybody changes as time goes by, and you know, she's not the same person she was, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Nor is any of us.
But they describe in the newspaper that her body is exceptional. She has a Playboy playmate. In fact, they're saying she might even become a Playboy. That's right. Are you for sure?
Yeah, we are.
Oh my goodness.
Will you be posing with her, David?
Yeah, I will actually be posing nude.
Because you say we are doing Playboy.
Well, you know.
Are you managing her as well?
Yes.
Amy's going to be in Playboy.
And I'll be doing it with her.
David, has this been orchestrated by you to get more interest in these two?
You know, you couldn't orchestrate this story. Either these two timing is right. They're free finally. There's some opportunities. I think things have to be life-changing.
Have you told Joey he better close the deal with Amy in order to make this thing happen?
I don't have to. I mean, these two have chemistry together. What you're going to see over the next couple of weeks is kind of like a Truman Show, and we're going to chronicle some of it.
Oh, it's a TV show.
And I think it'll be fun.
Wow.
It's a TV show.
Wow.
Listen to Robin. Oh, yentering on everybody. Stop it. Wherever it goes, it goes. It's going to be, it's going to be all right.
Please.
She's a professional yenter, you know. She gets paid to be a yenter.
Cute yenter.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Joey Boots wants to say hi to Joey Buttafuoco. Go ahead.
Who does?
Joey Boots.
Joey Boots from Massapequa, Long Island, your hometown, Joey Buttafuoco. Hey, Joey, I want to tell you right now that you're the most disgusting, vile human being. I wish death on you. I hope you fucking die. You know what? To fucking do this, to try to stay famous, which is all, that's your agenda. Your agenda.
Gorilla.
Your agenda is to stay famous, man. So you're going to take the mother, you're going to go out with the girl. You're going to go out.
Who is this
No. You're trying to hook up.
You're trying to hook this asshole. Just answer.
It's Joey Boots, for Christ's sake.
You're trying to hook up with the woman that shot the mother of your children.
What about that, Joey? He's worked up, but what about that, Joey? How can you go out?
Who was that guy?
Joey Boots, for Christ's sake. He's
Who the fuck is he?
Joey Boots, you don't know?
No, I don't know who
He's in the Whack Pack.
It's that guy.
Listen.
Did he ever get through the 6th grade?
Joey has a good point. He's saying,
he is.
how can you start having sex again with the woman who shot the mother of your children?
You know what? I'm going to go have dinner.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe Joey Boots has sex on the table.
Maybe some clams.
I mean, your son is going to freak out, and so is your daughter, that you're having sex with Amy Fisher.
Well, you know what, man?
We thought some pasta, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea, man.
No, seriously, Joey. Come on. You got to think this through. This is a major thing.
You think?
Yeah, of course it is.
He is right, Joey.
Well, you know something?
He is right.
I'm heading back to New York in a little bit. My life's going in a different direction, whatever it is.
You know, you're going to see these guys on the cover of People magazine. We're going to do Letterman. We're going to do
Letterman.
Well, how do the children feel about this buddying
honestly,
up with...
If Mary Jo and Amy can sit down and not even hash it out, but talk out what they needed to talk out, and Mary Jo can forgive her, you know what?
What's your tactic?
What happened to
Hello? Joey. He's gone. No. David, you there?
Else, everybody else is making up and going on with their lives. I'm entitled to do the same thing.
Joey, what's the plan? You want to go to bed with her?
I lost everybody.
You there? Oh, our phones went dead.
Yeah.
Completely dead. You should see what's going on. Hey, Joey, you there?
Everybody got disconnected.
Hello.
Hey, anybody
Nobody can hear anybody.
Wow, the whole...
Maybe they'll call back.
Let's listen in.
Let's hear if anything else happens. We get some inside information.
We got disconnected.
Hello?
I think he hung up.
Hey, guys, the phone system just died.
Yeah, we know the whole thing just crashed. We're checking on it.
That would have been great if he just said something like, Amy, you can keep blowing me.
What do you guys think? I'll go around the room. All right, first Fred. Is this just a huge publicity stunt orchestrated by David Krieff?
Yeah, David Krieff is definitely behind the whole thing. And I really feel badly for Mary Jo. I mean, she's taken more shots on this. There's a phone being dialed up. I feel bad for her and for her kids. Joey, I think, is like totally lost.
Robin, is this a publicity stunt? What's going on here?
Yes, there's nothing going on. They're just doing this to get back in the press and to create another TV show.
Artie, what do you say?
It has to be. I agree with Robin. I mean, as low as a human being can go. I would hope he at least called Mary Jo and said, listen, this is going to be so embarrassing. The innuendos, the press, the tabloids are going to say we're together again and she shot you. Again, like Joey Boots made such a great point. The mother of his kids was shot by this woman.
Absolutely.
And I hope he at least said to Mary Jo, look, it's going to mean quick money. Do you mind if we do this and I give you a cut or something?
Right.
What do you think the reality is? Do you think that Amy Fisher will start banging Joey again? Her husband was a Joey Buttafuoco lookalike.
I don't think so. I really don't.
Why wouldn't you think Amy Fisher would do that?
The more interesting question is, would Joey, if given the opportunity, fuck her?
Yes.
But that's my point. Why would Artie not think that Amy would be open to it?
Because I just think the whole thing is a contrived stunt. I really do.
I understand that, but why would you say Amy Fisher's the one who won't be?
Yeah, she's crazy.
Into it?
Well, I don't know.
Nuts.
Well, she's older now. As Joey said, we're not the same people.
Oh, can you grow out of nuttiness?
Can you grow out shooting somebody in the head?
I'm hoping you can.
Artie thinks Amy might be normal.
No, well, listen.
She grew into
I'd
normal.
fuck her. I'll fuck her. I look enough like Joey.
I'll fuck her, too.
I'll fuck her right now.
That fucker.
But
While we're waiting.
I don't know. I think Mary Jo, having met her a couple of times, I think she's got enough class in her to go. I don't care how much money.
It's still gotta hurt.
Yeah,
What
I don't
are
care.
you talking about?
Mary Jo is she's a nice person.
But what does Mary Jo got to do with this story?
I'm saying if Joey did go to her and say, look, I'm sorry about what I'm about to do, but it's going to make me quick money. Do you mind this? Will it be that offensive? Even if I hope he would have said.
Joey's not going to sleep with a spreading Amy Fisher?
I would hope he wouldn't for the sake of his kids.
Oh, you're crazy.
I don't think
Well, listen, I'm telling you what I think.
Joey will fuck anything.
Absolutely.
Well,
he likes that
he'll be
Amy
fucking.
Fisher.
He'll be fucking his kids. That's what he'll be fucking because they're going to be screwed up, and his kid is a
They're
nice
gonna
kid.
be screwed. How if they've survived all this, they can survive that.
I don't think anything he can do will hurt them.
I met his son. His son's a real nice kid. He doesn't seem to have any issues. And
Did you talk to him about the whole situation?
No, that was awkward. I wouldn't have done that. But I've actually hung out with Mary Jo a couple of times, too, and I think she's the type of person that would have said, I don't care how much money you're getting. I don't want this to happen. So I think he's already pissed her off.
Let me just say something. I'm trying not to blow my stack because we have a phone system that regularly just has to be rebooted. And I don't understand that. I don't get it. So I'm trying to maintain my cool when we're in the middle of an interview. But that will need to be looked into. Joe, are you there?
Yeah, I am.
All right, hold on a second here. I'm going to get this all back again. I got to get your friend there, David Krieff, on the phone, too.
Oh, okay.
You two are like two peas in a pond.
Yeah, maybe they're having a relationship.
Maybe. Maybe that's the real story. David, you there?
Robin.
All right. Joey.
How about you?
Joey, the question was asked while we got disconnected. Are you, let's say the scenario arrives. You're out dinner with Amy Fisher. Having dinner. She looks great. She got the big titty implants. You know, she's wearing a short skirt. You like what you're hearing. You like what you're seeing.
She smells good.
You're having a few drinks. She says, Joey, you know, I always loved you, and I still love you, and I want to fuck you.
For all time's sake.
I want to have sex with you. I want to take you back to my house. Would you have sex with Amy Fisher if that kind of scenario evolved?
And Lou did not have his guns there.
There you go. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, totally.
You would?
Yeah.
Thank you. Artie, do you see what we're saying?
He's saying it.
Artie said you wouldn't.
So who won?
No, listen. He's saying it because that's the only way anyone's interested in all this bullshit.
Oh, stop
No,
it.
he
Yeah,
would.
it's to make money. It's
Can
to
I
make
ask you
money.
something, Joey?
No, Artie.
Joey, man to man?
Sure.
Is she the best
Artie, you
pussy?
crazy?
Is she the best pussy you ever had?
You know something? It's no, but you know, it's that's a tough question. It really is.
You've had a lot of experiences.
Yeah, I mean, it's especially lately. But you know something?
Right. Especially last night.
What happened last night?
What happened last night? No. We're not going there this morning.
Too early.
I'm sorry, Howard. What was your question?
The question is she the best pussy you ever had?
You know what? Amy's a lot of fun.
Well, how so?
She's just she was always just a very nice until all the shit broke. But then, then we all know why and how that happened.
Would she be open to anal with you?
You know something? I don't know.
You never did that with her?
No.
I'm talking about in the old days when things were good, when you had your affair with her.
No.
But
were things ever good? I mean, the old days, things were pretty crazy.
Well, no, there was a time when he had good sex with her.
Yeah, well, for a long time, but, you know...
But Joey, what about the fact that she accused you of being her pimp and that, you know, and that was all heavy stuff?
You know something? Yeah, there was a lot of stuff being thrown out there in the early days, you know, after the whole shooting incident, and orchestrated, of course, by the attorneys.
Well, wait a second. Doesn't that scare you?
Even my attorneys were telling me what to say. I was never involved in anything like this.
Joey should have a pimp based on his...
You know, there were so many things said. Honestly, I mean, everything from the pimp to her life with drugs and her whole way of life, and that I gave her the gun and I was responsible.
So I'm saying, aren't you afraid?
No, because you know why? Honestly, we spoke about this, and then it blew up into a rage or what have you. But you know, she actually, you know, told me she never remembered shooting Mary Jo. Like, she doesn't remember a lot of
All
things.
right, so you don't think she's crazy?
I don't think she's crazy.
Wow.
I really don't, honestly, and that's coming from my heart. I really don't.
Do you have nicknames for each other when you were on good terms? Did you have lover names?
No.
Never.
No, but honestly, like today, look, you know, I know. Honestly, to answer your question, I don't believe that she's crazy at all.
Wow.
Have your kids weighed in on this, Joe? Do you think your kids are going to be pissed if you start a relationship with her?
Probably.
Yeah.
You don't care about that?
No, I do care about that, Artie.
Well, how are you going to deal with that?
Well, he won't see his kids.
I'll deal with it when it comes to
Artie's so serious.
No, this creep you've latched on to, David Krieff, whatever his name is trying to promote the fact that you're going to fuck the woman who shot your kid's mother.
You're on Jimmy Kimmel and you're not on the Tonight Show.
Huh? I'm not on the Tonight Show because Jay Leno's a fucking asshole.
Right.
He's not a Letterman.
No matter what you say, Artie, I love you, man.
You're not even funny, Artie.
What?
You're not even funny.
Dude, you're a creep who's trying to latch on to Joey to try to get him, to try to promote, to try to get him.
Right of your life. And Howard Stern, without Howard Stern, you're nobody. Nobody gives a shit about you.
Guess what, dude? I had a career before I was here, and I'll have a career in show business. Well after you're fucking dead from creepiness.
You're not on my list.
We got cut off again.
David
hung up.
Yeah, David.
I didn't hang up. I'm here.
How did you
hang up for Artie?
No, dude, you're just a weaselly parasite creep who wants to try to get this guy to make money off promoting he might fuck this chick who almost murdered the mother of his kids.
Good for you.
You're a creep. You're a creep.
You're the worst.
I am not. I'm no creep.
Wait a second. How did we get into this?
I don't know. I was talking to Joey.
I'm trying to get to the bottom.
It just makes me sick when this guy's like, I go like, why would you fuck Joey? This guy's like, ugh, she's hot.
The guy has no concept of love, caring, romance, nothing. His biggest claim to fame is to be with Howard Stern for the rest of his life.
What's your claim to fame, douchebag?
Why don't you fucking check
What's wrong with being with Howard Stern?
Yeah, what's wrong with being with Howard Stern? Is that a problem?
But, you know, if you were funny, it would be better.
Well, Howard, why am I on the show?
Because you're funny.
Right, yeah, okay. Sir, what's your claim to fame?
Day, bro.
All right, let's find out, though. One question I have.
Yeah,
aside from your feelings about David Krieff.
Right. I met Joey's kids, and I feel bad for them.
Yeah, that's his problem. He met a kid, and that's the end of it.
Oh, he met kid. He met Joey's kid.
Yeah, I met a kid.
Hey, can I tell you something?
A kid who you don't give a fuck about,
you don't
right?
know crap about this story.
What?
You really don't. And you're just talking out of your mouth. It means nothing. You don't know any facts.
What don't I know about it, Dave? What don't I know about it?
You don't know about the probation violation. You don't know why he went to jail. You don't understand why he's out of jail. You don't understand.
What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything I'm saying?
You talk like as if you know this stuff. You've done no research. You don't know anything.
What don't I know about the Buttafuoco saga that you know?
Howard Stern. That's what you know.
What?
Just be funny, man. That's what you get paid for.
I'm not. No, I get paid to talk on the radio. And right now, there's a lot of people laughing at the fact that I'm pointing out that you're a fucking creep.
Well, I think everyone already listens to you every day and knows that about you. I only show up once in a while.
Because you're a parasite leech.
Well, you guys obviously...
you have some previous history maybe that we don't know
I
about.
never met David Krieff.
I mean, David...
Let me tell you, I'm in the comedy business. I'm working on huge film. Howard knows about it. Nobody knows who the fuck you are. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, David actually does have a...
You evidently do.
He does do some film work.
What are you doing? What are you working on?
What are you working on, David?
Right now I'm doing a wonderful project with Susan Lucci. It's a Sopranos...
Sounds funny.
Where she's the lead. She is the Sopranos lead. It's called... Mafia Wives, the Antoinette Giancana story. It's a sequel to Mafia mafia princess that was on 15 years ago.
That sounds hilarious. Everyone's been waiting for a sequel to that one.
Well, once again,
David, tell him
that's as anticipated as Jaws 2 was.
David, tell him about your previous work.
Yeah.
David.
Hello.
Are we gone again?
Where's David? Joey, you there? Again with the phones. Motherfuckers. Hello?
Cocksucker.
Howard, they're still there. Will says Joey's still there. You didn't put him on hold, did you?
No, I didn't touch a thing.
You didn't touch anything?
Joey, you there?
We
had to
can't
call
talk to
Joey
them.
back because his phone got disconnected.
Well, then where's David? Where's David? David, you there? What the hell is going on today?
He and Artie were bonding.
You guys were really going at it.
Getting along well.
I don't know. Something.
But he's on the right track, by the way. I can give you a fucking list of who he's booked as guests on the show.
Well, wait a second. I'm trying to find out if Joey Buttafuoco is really hooking up with Amy Fisher. Don't we want to know that?
I say yes.
Well, he
How are we
he
going
told
to
you
find that
yes.
out, though? I think what Artie is pointing out is we can't find that out.
This is crazy if he gets back with her.
I think if he does it, they'll both tell us.
If it's just for the TV show, it's not real.
I don't know what's going on. All hell's breaking loose.
I mean, are they going to film them?
I like hearing Artie yell at people.
Yeah,
Joey
but
will be on in 2 seconds, Howard.
Right.
are they going to film them having sex, though? Where are we going here?
I don't know anything about love. David will film that.
Joey, what's going on today?
Oh, I'm back on. Okay, cool, man. This phone keeps getting fucked up on you guys. What's up with that?
I think at this time it was you.
No, it was all your... I'm going to hang up, right? Come on. Hey, you know, Artie, no matter what, I think you're hilarious, and we always had fun, and so... That's
Joe, this ain't about you. It's about the kid that I met. That's your kid, who's a nice kid, who I think you're going to hurt by this.
Yeah, well, Paul, he's not a kid. He's 27. You know, he makes his own choices and decisions.
Hello? I'm going to...
What is going on?
And David's on there. Wait. David, you there?
Yeah.
Hey, we keep losing Joey. Did your phone disconnect?
My phone has disconnected 3 times.
So it's got to be us then.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't hung up because of Artie. Trust me that.
No, we know, sir.
Yeah, we don't know. We're having trouble, and I just lost Joey
Your
again.
layer of sleaze is way stronger than that.
Well, listen, pal. Maybe you and I will meet.
There he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. He can't even make his threat or his offer of a
fuck
duel.
me with this phone system.
But you are.
I'm fucked. I'm getting pissed now.
That was getting to be fun.
I wanted his threat on tape.
Yeah.
Well, you got half a threat.
If anybody's worried about XM and Sirius merging, I think it's necessary because we can't afford a phone system.
Do you want to meet?
Yeah, it's a... Let me tell you something. I'll tell you what I'm going to do to you.
It might have been divine intervention for that guy, because if we ever met, he might have an Adirondack coming out of his ass.
He doesn't like you, I'll tell you that.
Wow.
I don't like him either.
All right, here's Joey. Hey, Joey, this is crazy.
Yeah, man, we keep getting cut off, but it's on your end.
Yeah, it is.
We must have a time limit or something.
It's definitely our fault.
You know what it is?
Point.
We have one of those old pay phones.
There you go.
If you don't put the quarters in, you lose everybody.
The operator needs more money.
See, God doesn't want this promoted.
Artie's really worked up.
Yeah, Artie's pissed off. I'm getting that feeling for the little bit that I can hear because I keep getting cut off. But Artie, it's like, you know, you hung with Mary Jo at the last show, right? Out here in L.A.?
I've met her a couple of times, sure.
He is right, Joey, though. If you bang Amy Fisher,
yeah,
it's going to fuck your kids up real bad.
Right.
Well, the thing is, it sounds like Artie's more concerned than Joey is. I don't think that's a good thing.
Who gives a shit about me? Listen, you know, who gives a shit about me?
But you should give a shit. You should give a shit about yourself, because your kids probably give a shit about you. So you should give a
shit. Give 2 shits out about. She could rip my fucking chest out. At this point in time, she doesn't give a flying fuck.
Who's this?
Who?
Mary Jo.
But what about your kids?
You know something? I love my kids. My kids love me. It's like, you know, I don't know what else to tell you.
You don't think this would hurt them?
You know something? I'd probably have to sit down with him, talk to him.
You're going to have time to talk to them before you
might want to do that before
bang
the date.
Amy Fisher?
Well, first you'll bang her, then you'll talk to him. Although I personally would love to see this.
Well, of course we would. It would be good for us.
I think a lot of people would. I mean, but seriously, I just want to.
When you talk to Amy on,
but
wait a second. When you talk to Amy on the phone, like, is she talking romance?
You know, we talk about a lot of things. Yeah,
have you had phone sex?
No.
But what, like, does she ever say, you know, I did love sleeping with you, Joey. You were so great in bed. You're such a man.
Well, you know what? She did tell me that she loved me very much back in the day and now. So it's like, you know, I don't think I'm responsible for her breakup with her husband or anything like that. I would hope not, but I think she's just looking for a change and moving in a different direction.
Right, she's vulnerable
Is it
right
merely
now.
a coincidence that the two of you are getting divorced at the same time?
You want to know something? I didn't know this was happening on my end. This has happened like when I got out.
I see.
So I didn't know what was going on.
What is it, Freddie?
On my end.
I actually have a couple.
I
have a couple of questions for Joey. Joey, when you were with Amy back in the day, did you think it was going to get more serious? Did you hope it would get more serious, or was it just a fuck?
That's what it was. Just.
But how about now? Do you think
I don't know.
see it develop?
I'm going to see where it goes.
Back in the day, he's saying she was just a fuck.
Right.
Well, wait a minute.
He's not ruling out the fact that maybe it could develop into something. Otherwise, it's just...
Absolutely, he's not ruling it out. But to me, it seems odd because you just found out you're getting a divorce. You're already ready to jump into something else with Amy Fisher?
Hey, he's been in prison a year.
Not that I'm ready to.
There's no other girls on the planet.
Right. You know what? And he's used to her.
By the way, Joey, have you had sex since you got out of prison then?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, David's back on the phone.
But they can't talk about it.
Artie, David's back on the phone. He was in the middle of threatening you. We're sorry about the phones.
What was the threat, David? You get right back.
Dave, continue your threat, Dave.
What was the threat?
I don't know.
You were saying, do you want to meet?
Hey, buddy, if I ever get...
maybe he wants me to be in the next Mafia Princess movie.
Listen,
Maybe it's
all I
a
can tell you
business
is
meeting.
Go crazy.
I have heard that you have sparks of genius. I just haven't seen it today, that's all.
All right, dude. You know what? You know what? I said my piece. As a matter of fact, this little argument's probably going to get you more press because you're on Howard's show than anything.
Listen, I'm not here to get press from me. I'm excited about Amy and Joey and their...
That is exciting.
So that's what I'm here.
You know,
David
is very excited about Amy and Joey and Mary Jo. He's been excited about them for
David,
a long
why
time.
are you excited?
Amy, Mary Jo, and Joey together, they said that would never happen. And the fact is, when you see Mary Jo on Thursday, whatever, she will tell you that I brought them together. And I'm looking for people to have love and be reunionized and have fun and have good families. I have children. I know what you're saying, Artie, but you can't, at some point or another, when your kids are grown up, I don't know if you have kids, but at some point or another, you have to live for yourself. And you can't always live in the past.
Okay, Dave, but let me ask you this. All craziness aside.
I mean, kids are my number one thing. I'm working for 9.
Well, listen to Artie's question.
Okay, so suppose someone shot the mother of your kids. Would your kids? Well, suppose in the past it happened. Would your kids be upset if you were dating them publicly?
Well, listen, I'm telling you right now, people change, and I don't know what was there 15 years ago. I wasn't part of Mary Jo and Joey's relationship. I don't know what caused it. I don't know if there was drugs and alcohol. 85% of all crimes have something to do with drugs and alcohol.
Right.
We'll say that.
Well, I know something about that, but you know.
So my feeling is, and believe me, I know something about this too, and I work for the sheriff's office. They're wonderful people. Sheriff Lee Bach is the finest man I've ever met. He's going to be governor of the state of California. We work for charities called 999 for Kids. And
do you think you could hook up OJ and Nicole's sister?
Nice.
Yeah.
What about that?
OJ was in the same cell that Joey was in, by the way.
Is that right?
And we went in there, and the reality is what we're trying to do is show there is a lot of crap that can happen because of alcohol and drugs. I think if you stay away from alcohol and drugs, there's less than a 15% chance that there's going to be a shooting.
Let's see what the fans have to say.
I can't argue with that.
Stephen in Cleveland, you're on the air.
Thanks for taking my call, Howard. You know, I other than the shooting, I mean, this was just nothing more than an affair. But, man, Joe, you got to look at this thing like, you know, what it's going to do to you, the relationship you have with your kids. I mean, this guy is nothing more than a parasite trying to make a buck. Artie, you hit it right on the head on the...
I think Artie's changing his mind because, Artie, I think you realize if people are in love, anything can happen. You can have cancer. You can be an alcoholic. You can be a drug addict. I'm not saying anything that's too far away from any family in the world. Why doesn't everybody deserve a second chance?
Well, so let them have love on their own, buddy. I mean, why do you...
why do you have to hook them up?
What is your interest in it?
What's your love connection? Why are you the love connection?
You know, I'm doing a project coming up with with many talent that are superlative talents. The fact that Joey and Amy are this item that they are is not my doing. I just happen to facilitate it.
All right.
Like Sinatra with Dean and Jerry.
Exactly.
I freaking love you.
Listen. I gotta say something. You know what? I've met Joey and Mary and now Paulie a couple of times, and to tell you the truth, I have an affection for them because I probably have the same background as them. I'm the same type of person, and I really like them. I do. I think they're deep down, they're good people, all three of them, and I just feel that it's just good. This is going to tear them further apart.
Artie,
it's just the worst thing that could happen to a family.
People show their sides. Like, you have a side that you show the public, but then some people
David, you can't think this would be good for Joey's kids to sit there and know their dad is now in love with the woman who shot their mother.
You've been through a divorce, Howard.
Yes.
You know that a lot of stuff happens when you decide to get divorced. Your kids sometimes take sides. All sorts of things happen. All I can tell you is that
usually it's unjustified.
Yeah, I mean...
At the end of the day, this is all for the love of money. What are you talking about, pal?
I'm just saying, as
I'm
someone...
just telling you, the reality of this is people go through divorce, people go through separation, they go through alcohol, they go through drugs.
They usually don't go through gunshots, though.
You have a life. And, you don't live it only for your kids. You live it for your kids before they're 18. And then they have their own lives.
Oh.
Yeah, but a lot of this stuff is history.
Howard?
Adam, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Is the guy from Cleveland still?
No, now there's a guy from New York City. Go ahead, Adam.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello.
go ahead.
Hey, Joey, man, I got to give you some advice. You need to stay away from her. Not for anything else for your kids, but for yourself, man. She is so stupid. I used to live across the street from her. I just moved 6 months ago. She is so stupid, she'll get you arrested for doing something stupid.
She is not stupid. You're wrong. Really? She's a very... you sound like an idiot, but she's a smart girl.
Oh, really? Okay. Let's see.
You're an idiot. She's smart.
She drives David. First of all...
And she's hot.
I want to hear this guy. Let me hear this guy. I want to hear this guy. Seriously.
First of all, her husband spent all her money. She told my wife and her girlfriends in the neighborhood. Nothing left. Gone.
We don't know that.
Okay.
This is hearsay evidence.
So Joey, don't worry about the money. It's not there. You have to start it all over again. Number two, the girl drives around the neighborhood with the kids in the back seat, not buckled, jumping around in the front seat.
Oh, that's all hearsay. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, we don't even know if he lives across the street from Amy Fisher.
Dominic, you're on the air. Go ahead.
That's the idea. You don't know.
Dominic was Joey's lawyer for a while.
I started with Joey actually through Howard, and then I helped Mary Jo later, and Joey knows that.
Yeah.
And then I helped Amy get out of jail, so I kind of was there from the beginning to the absolute end.
Okay.
And I understand Howard and Robin's attitude, but what I don't understand is why you would make the comments you make about Artie, who's the best guy in the world.
I love Artie. You're talking to me, Dominic, or somebody else?
Griff, whatever.
Oh, no.
Griff.
Well, I love Artie, man. I've seen him. I think
don't know
Artie.
I think he's got sparks of brilliance. All I'm saying is it sounds to me like this issue is sensitive, and I don't know why. I don't know Artie. All I can tell you is there was alcohol and drugs involved 15 years ago. There's not anymore, and if there's not, then at least people can think clearly. That's all I can say.
Alcohol and drugs by who?
By Amy and I think Joey was probably...
No.
Joey never did drugs, and I read every probation report.
I was totally clean.
Absolutely.
Totally clean when all that went down. I got clean in 1988
from everything. All one person is the alcoholic.
If you can make money with this, that's up to you. But I think Artie's point and everyone else's point is true, and that may be something Joey accepts. But if these kids came out of this okay, I say that's an act of God almost, because they went through hell. I was there.
Do you think things will change when they're 25, that Joey makes a decision like this to do anything in his life?
I don't know.
Let me tell you, they hate Ivanka, his current wife. They have given her such a hard time. They've never accepted her. It doesn't matter if it's Amy Fisher, Ivanka, whoever it is. Their family is never going to accept anyone as the mother but Mary Jo.
Hey, Dominic?
This is almost like a movie that you wouldn't believe the script.
Hey, man, I got to tell you, and anybody who's listening to this, Dominic and I have always said this, you're very rare. You are, and I've been through attorneys and met with them, and I got to tell you something. You have never lied to me, Dominic. You have never misled me. You will help me make decisions to go on and make the right decisions. And I got to tell you, man, you never lied to me. You never told me this. Honest to God, you were great for me, and you helped me recover for this. This is now part of my recovery.
Okay.
Still 15 years later. I don't know how this is going to come out. I don't know.
If Amy calls me, I'll give her a free divorce. And when Mary Jo called me, and forget why, you know who paid for it, and that was my...
Right.
and it was a lot of money. But all I'm saying is, listen, you got to do what you got to do. Right. But I think Artie, who I truly love, is just trying to say to you, you know, is it going to hurt the kids? And maybe that's a test you're going to give.
Yeah, I think
it's incredible. Dominic, they're not 8 years old.
Well, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong.
Well, it doesn't matter if a kid is 8 years old. If a kid,
are you telling me that at some point or another you don't?
Listen. There's a billion women on the planet. We're talking about.
There may or may not be.
We're talking about specifically the woman who shot
and there's
Mary
their
Jo.
mother.
Listen, you want to know
one other thing people are forgetting that she was underage when he was having sex with her, so there was another act of victimization going on.
Nobody wants to listen to me. You guys are doing a great fucking
Listen. The thing is, you know, I never met Joey's daughter.
Joey's going to fuck Amy Fisher. I hear it in his voice. He does not. He's hell bent on doing this.
But after I met his son,
I'm hearing that now they're going to just put the two of them in a house and see what happens.
Right.
That's crazy.
Am I right, David, or not?
You are brilliant. You're the only one that makes sense on this show. Because to me, you understand this show.
Oh, you're nuts, David. I'm going to get on Artie's side in a minute.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen. I mean, people make money off snuff films, too.
Really?
I don't know why I'm so smart, but I'm telling you.
But I can't see. I mean, it's one thing to have them have a meeting. It's another thing to have them dancing around town.
Hold it.
Going to Vegas.
Joey, it's a done deal, isn't it? Pretty much.
You're underestimating Amy. Amy has 2 kids.
Hold it, Dominic. I didn't get an answer. Right? I didn't get an answer.
She's a great mother.
I don't think she'll do anything to harm her kids.
Joey.
If you 2 can put a show on.
I got to have a word in here. Joey.
I agree with Dominic. I really do.
Joey, you're going to have sex.
You've always been the voice of reason.
Wait.
And God bless you, and I love you.
So what do you agree with? He's saying not to have sex with this girl.
Well, that's not the issue.
That's not
I
the issue.
discussed that on the phone today before they even meet, whether or not they're going to have sex, so Amy's children have to see a headline like that.
So what's the issue?
You could sell this as a reality show.
You want to see them in a house?
Wait. What's the issue?
I don't even know. Howard's the only one that brought it up. I've never brought it up.
No, what is the issue?
If you can believe this or not, honestly, from my heart, I owe Amy a huge apology.
It's not about sex.
For me to get started into this another phase of my life, I owe Amy a huge apology, and whether anybody's there to see it or hear it or not, and I hope somebody is, because I owe it to her publicly, I really do, because of the last try. And the last try, I was a fucking maniac.
And by the way, those got the highest ratings of any Entertainment Tonight sweep special ever.
I'm sure it did, Dave. I'm not arguing there's going to be interest in this, but, you know, after I met Joey's kid, Paulie, I honestly said to myself that night, I said, wow, that kid turned out great. He's nice. He ducked a bullet. He got through it, and he's going to be fine. And now you're dragging him back into it. Why test him twice?
Artie, you and I have something in common.
Artie, in my defense to that, I love my children, and I'm sure you speak to Paulie, and he tells you he loves me. We have a great relationship. We go riding our Harleys in the hills and everything, and I have a great relationship with Paulie.
Oh, here we go again.
Are we there?
Yeah, we're here.
Go.
My son Paulie is not 12 years old anymore. He's 27. He's a grown man. You know?
I know, Joe, but
and my daughter Jessie, I'm sure you met. You know, she's working hard and she's doing her thing. She's 24 years old.
He didn't meet Jessie, he said.
Oh, okay.
I never met Jessie, but you know, again, I just said to myself, God, this kid ducked such a bullet in his life.
Look, we're going over the same thing.
Right. I don't know that Joey's actually. Have you told your children of what you're doing?
No, I haven't seen or spoken to either one of my beautiful children.
Wait, David, you got to shut up for 3 seconds and let the guy finish a sentence.
That's okay. You guys are doing a great job.
Joey.
Yeah.
You said you were interrupted. David jumps on every line you say. What did you say? You haven't seen your kids how long?
I haven't seen Paul or Jessie since I went into the county, and that was January. I haven't seen them.
So it doesn't sound like...
I've called and left messages for Paulie, but I haven't heard from any. I haven't heard from them. I know that they want to see me and speak with me, but I haven't. And you know, for everything that everybody says about me, and we've all ducked this whole thing, just gotten through it. I am a very sensitive guy, and I know you guys a long time. And Howard, you were the only one there back 15 years ago when all this shit jumped off, and you were really the only one who gave me the chance to speak Honestly, you really did. You know, and I.
All right, all right. Well, everyone's just saying to you, better think this through.
I haven't seen my kids, and I really need to. But I just got out like 8 days ago, and I'm dealing with so much.
There's something
bullshit.
wrong here between you and your kids if you haven't seen them for that long. So I would think real hard about whether or not you should see Amy Fisher.
I have a question.
But on the other
did they
hand,
visit him in jail?
No, he said no.
He hasn't seen them.
No, I didn't want them to, guys, because it's a real shitty place to be, even for the people who come to visit inmates. It's a bad place to be.
All right. Thank you, David. And David Krieff, Joey Buttafuoco, thank you. And keep us posted on what happens now.
You got it, man.
All right.
Listen, guys, honestly, I hope everything turns out all right. I really do.
Thanks, Artie.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, Robin.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye, Howard.
You let that guy have it in there.
Yeah, I have no more energy. I don't know. Just something about it struck me the wrong way. And I did meet Joey's kid, and I felt bad. I don't know. I feel bad for the kid, and now it's just. I mean, this is how anybody could disagree with what we were saying in there is beyond me.
Well, you were dead on, and you've been in show business a long time. Does he remind you of a lot of the creeps you've met?
I don't know, man. I tell you, I've met some creeps, but that takes it to another level, man. That's creepiness at level red. I don't know.
And the fact that he tried to feign that he cared and that
he cares about people in love. I don't know, man. It's a fucked up world. I'm glad I'm not that healthy, and I'll be leaving soon. Okay, you guys can deal with David Krieff.
You know what's really fucked up? It's like everybody has a second chance. Everybody should get a second chance, except me. I'm not allowed to have a second chance in my life, I guess. You know, Mary Jo, God bless her, she's got a new guy in her life, and she's happy, and that's good. You know, my children even got a second chance in life because they were very young when all this happened to their mom, and it's, they got a second chance to move on. And like Ivanka always told me, that's why I fell in love with Ivanka. I said, because she always told me, when is it my turn? Don't you get another chance? It's like, I think I just got my second chance with Ivanka, and I really believe that. I really believe that now she's gone, so...
Let's get to Steve Langford right away. This guy is on top of it. He's from Howard 100 News. He's covering everything in the world of the Howard Stern Show. What do you have, Steve?
The roll call queen scoring a small mention in Life and Style Weekly, the magazine under a section about what the stars are doing, citing, quote, Sirius satellite radio personality Lisa G moonlights as a big-hearted baking queen. 10% of proceeds from her Lisa G bra cookie collection benefits charity. A plug for the cookie website included.
Yeah, well, Lisa press released it. I mean, who are we kidding here? Lisa press released it, right, Robin?
Well, how else would they get this?
Of course.
I mean, it's certainly not a bad thing, she's saying.
It's fine. What else?
And a doubleheader in Vegas this weekend. Both Ronnie, the limo driver, and Scott, the engineer, set to appear at Rick's and Pure, respectively. Ronnie and Scott promising fans they will also guest host at each other's gigs.
Scott's got a whole... Did you notice, Scott's running around all... Did you notice he shaved his head? like he's all excited about going to Vegas?
He's grooming himself.
It's a whole new life for him. This club hired him. It's evidently a very good club. Hired him to be the guest DJ.
And he comes in and he has to do like an hour.
Look, here's Mr. America.
He's all touched up.
I had tape of his second appearance. I never even played you.
I look like Daughtry.
A lot of the girls think I'm Daughtry.
I didn't shave my head.
Yes, you did. You polished it up. There's something going on. Even Ronnie goes, look, he shaved his head.
I didn't do anything. I'll shave later.
All right. And you see how he's all happy? He's going away. He's going to Vegas.
He's got a giddy.
It's awesome. Did you hear who my opening act
And
is?
it's going to be my birthday.
And my birthday?
Celebrate.
Train is opening for me.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Train?
Pat
Monahan, yeah.
Yeah, Pat Monahan and Train, and then I come on.
Anybody in Vegas is really lucky. I heard some of Scott's second appearance over at this club. What's the name of it?
Pure.
Pure. And listen to what the kind of stuff he's up to. This guy's on fire.
Yeah.
All right, motherfuckers. It's time to rock and roll, right? All right. Anybody listen to Howard Stern? Yeah, baby.
Can you not bring up my name?
Okay.
Time to rock and roll. Hey, Grandpa, sit down.
We had a great time.
Who's that, Uncle Fester? Hey, it's Celine Dion's husband.
If you know, we're on Sirius Radio right now. We get satellite. We're going to go back a little. We're going to rock and roll with some...
In those clubs, you mentioned Howard Stern. People are like, that's Howard Stern?
Ooh.
Oh, my.
Yeah, they're not listening to every word.
Anybody listen to Howard Stern? Like, oh, my God.
I'm Howard Stern. I've had cancer. Look at me.
What happened to Howard Stern? He looks horrible.
Wow.
I just get shut the fuck up. We want to dance.
I mean, listen to what's going on.
How you doing, Vegas?
They probably think it's that Howard Stern who was being accused of killing Anna Nicole.
I killed my wife.
Anna Nicole, I love you. That can't be regular Howard Stern from the radio, can it? What is it, Ron?
He's copying my act. What's going on?
Yeah,
you hear
he
him
sounds like
screaming? Fuck! What the fuck is going on?
You're my
what's with all the cursing?
You're my idol.
What's up with that?
I don't know. It seems to loosen up the crowd. I found out.
You worship Ronnie, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to do a lot of
We're tearing up the town this weekend. See?
Well, that shows the kids he's like them, you know. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
They're probably like, who's that old guy cursing?
I'm wild.
Wait till I get up there and start yelling at him.
Oh, no.
all the kids in the club are probably like, what? Oh, why is that really old man cursing? They should have him arrested.
Yeah, there's an old guy losing it on the stage. Could somebody get him out of here?
I was so
Celine
drunk.
Dion's husband must be angry. He's
I
cursing.
just escaped from an old folks home.
Yeah, some
and I'm
crazy old guy started yelling curse words.
Is that your attempt to sort of show the kids that, like, you're young and hip and you don't care what you say?
Cursing?
Yeah.
No, not really. It's
like, what's going on there?
Oh, it's,
like, why the anger?
It's not angry.
Or is it just it adds more words and keeps you up there a little longer?
Yeah, it must have been the booze.
Dude,
also.
he's so obsessed with this trip.
No, I'm not.
He hasn't shut up for 3 weeks about this.
Yeah, he keeps saying we're gonna tear up Vegas.
He hasn't shut up. It's like I got to get my seat on the plane. I don't know if I can get my seat on the plane.
Weekend.
I don't know if I got the right seat. I don't know if they're gonna give me the right seat.
Oh,
why are you worried about the seat?
Shut up.
What's the right seat?
What do you mean, shut up?
No.
He's lost. He's crazy, man.
The return flight, I was booked, but it was
He can't wait to get out of the house.
He's out of his mind about
the
this.
flight was overbooked, so I was on like a waiting list.
Well, the club booked you a flight on a waiting list?
Yeah. Well, the return flight. No, the club's been great. I mean,
Ricks would never do that to me.
The club Pure's been great.
Are you guys flying down together?
No.
No, thank God. Imagine being on the same plane with him.
Crash. First of all, they upgraded me to first class, which is great. So I appreciate that.
So what's he so on fire about? Like he just has to get out to Vegas?
Yeah, man.
No,
it's birthday
this
weekend.
Place is great, man.
I have to go burn it down.
What are you going to do for your birthday weekend?
We're going to Rick's.
We're going to Rick's tomorrow night.
Really?
Yeah.
Your wife said okay?
She knows. All I said was Ronnie's going to Vegas. She goes, oh no.
Why isn't she going?
She doesn't like to fly. So, she really gets crazy. It makes her nuts. So.
She should fly. She definitely should fly.
Don't you think you should stay home with her and keep her company?
I'm making some extra money.
Right.
He's never been happier going to Vegas for 3 weekends.
Because I'm making some extra money.
Yeah, it's all about the money.
Yeah.
Just the money. Howard, you want to see a couple of clips of this hip DJ dancing with a couple of black girls and also playing air guitar, which is a hip thing to do in
Let
the
me
club?
see him play air guitar. Yeah, I do want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
Howard TV exclusive right here.
We're just going to cue up that clip.
All right. Is this the one him dancing or?
This is the air guitar.
Oh, air guitar. Ay vey. Oh, if he fell off that stage, I'd laugh.
God. No, there's a railing there.
What are you doing?
Dude, look how polished this is.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Hey,
showbiz.
Gotta look good. I gotta get rid of all the gray. So
I use the same wax Daughtry. Oh, there you are with the black girls.
I was bowling alley.
Oh,
back.
nice.
Oh, that one on the left, I like. I like the one in the middle too.
They were all hot.
I like going black.
I'm like Tiger in reverse.
The one in the front now is hot too. Those are young girls.
Hottest chick in this club, man.
Hi, Beyonce. My name is.
Hello, Destiny's Child.
Just having fun, man.
Having fun with the blacks. What is it, Ralph?
Don't you think when Scott goes to a place like this, that's a cool, hip kind of place, and you hear Howard Stern show,
right?
And then you see him, doesn't it ruin your brand?
Of course.
And now you got to throw Ronnie on top of that too.
Yeah, you guys.
I'm not playing that club. I'm just going to see Train and hang out.
Oh boy.
Do me a favor. Don't mention my name.
All right.
Ralph's right. You're ruining my brand.
My brand. Sounds like Tim.
All right. Thank you, Ralph.
It's going to be a mess.
Yeah, but Ralph stealing liquor, that doesn't ruin your brand.
That definitely ruins it. Actually, I owe Ralph an apology.
Really?
I did give him permission. I heard the tape.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, all right.
Wow.
Sorry, Ralph.
He's
Wow,
off the hook.
thank you.
All right.
Hey,
but now you don't have permission.
All new Geek Time this Saturday, 2 to 4. Adam West. Thank you.
Oh, it's a great Adam West. I hated that Batman. When I was a kid, when they had Batman on TV and it was that stupid, campy Adam West Batman, I watched it because I was desperate for anything Batman, but it was so disappointing to me. I craved a movie like what they make now. Like you'd watch Batman and Adam West was like, horrible. And well, Robin, what do we do? Easy, Batman. Yeah, like get out the bat chopper.
But wasn't that the idea of that show, just to be over the top totally?
Yeah, but I don't agree with it. I
know,
didn't want it like that. I wanted it to be treated real.
No, I know.
Even the Superman TV show was at least sort of treated in some reality. That was just bizarre. And Frank Gorshin was all over the top, and Cesar Romero was the Joker, and they were all... it was just embarrassing. It was like watching Bozo. Joker was a dangerous villain. This was like if Bozo
Everybody was a cartoon character. Who would be afraid of him?
You weren't afraid of Cesar Romero. The guy looked like he should be in a wheelchair. Now, and like Heath Ledger would play Joker. You were like, oh, my God, this guy's just psychotic.
Yeah.
He's a sicko. Batman's like you could believe it. It's horrible, that show. It's horrible.
Yeah, Batman's back again, man.
Of course he's back.
I was in Toys R Us yesterday. That's all they're selling is Batman.
Yeah,
shit.
well, because now it's good. Adam West had a gut. He was in tights. He had a big belly and tits. I mean, my God, I'm like, that's Batman? Batman's wearing a freaking bra. What is that? That's a Batman. Well, Robin. And chicks are supposed to be into Bruce Wayne. That guy was like catatonic. Girls are looking at him. Those three virgins could get more girls than him. What?
That first Batman with Adam West was awesome.
You're insane.
Oh, no, it was fantastic.
How old were you when that was on?
I don't know. I was like 7. I watched that with the Munsters. It was back to back. It was
the Munsters were on against Batman.
No, when I watched it, they were back.
He was watching reruns.
You were watching reruns, sweetheart.
Yes, I'm very young.
I'm talking about the original Batman when it was on TV. It was ridiculous.
It was great. I mean, it was. I don't know why. And you
big fat guy with tits.
He was not even
doing the Batusi.
Yeah, the the Batusi.
I mean, that was just beyond embarrassing.
I think Scott was doing the Batusi.
I'm doing the Batusi.
How old were you when you watched it?
I watched it when it was originally on. I was a kid.
Yeah, so as a kid.
Yeah, but you don't remember. The Munsters were taken off the air because of Batman. Batman's success ruined.
Batman was never on opposite
Yes,
the
it was. Yes, it was.
It was?
Yep, that's what took the Munsters off the air.
As a kid, you weren't entertained by that, and Batgirl was kind of hot.
Of course, I watched it every week because I craved Batman, but it was a shitty Batman.
It was not. You're so wrong.
Boom, pow.
Why do I remember Batman being on in the afternoon?
Well, because you're much younger. You're only 13. How old are you? It just says on your Facebook you're like
born
30.
in 1970.
You're 25.
She's 32.
Yeah. Well, she looks good. Batman ran from 1966 to 1968.
And and Batman.
So I was
I didn't
12, between the ages of 12 and 14. No.
Yeah, well, so you were a little older. I mean, I was a little kid watching it, but I still watched it.
Yeah, well, that's right. You were just a little douchebag.
Come on, that Batmobile was so cool.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was on 2 nights a week.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right.
I thought we used to rush home and watch it in the afternoon. I don't know.
See, Robin, why don't you defend it? You rushed home to watch it.
No, I watched it too. I didn't miss a week of it because I love Batman, but it was a terrible Batman. It was horrible.
Yeah, when they started rerunning, I think they started rerunning at like 4:30.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
It was.
All right.
It was fantastic.
You know what?
We're going to argue.
You can discuss about it on Saturday on your show.
You can call into Geek Time
right.
on Saturday
Thank you.
and discuss if you like.
Oh, how do you do a show with him? He makes me mental. That show was great. Nobody thought that was great. It was horrible.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Because I was a fan of the comic book. And if you were a fan of the comic book, you hated that show.
And I have a poster of it hanging in my bathroom. It makes me violently angry every time I see it.
You know what really sucked? I wasn't allowed to watch that show because my brother was a horrible student, so neither one of us could watch TV. So I go to school the next day. Everybody was talking about the Batman show. So I had to wait until the summer when there was no school. I finally saw it. I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
Worst show ever.
It was terrible, but it was all I had.
Yeah.
I love Batman. I love comic books. All right, boys. Have a good time in Vegas.
Thank you.
All right. Good
Friday
time.
night, Rick's Cabaret.
Saturday night,
Vegas.
All right. Go shave your head.
I will. Got a lot of work to do
Ronnie
today.
says Scott's all amped up about Vegas. He goes, look at his head. It's shining.
I didn't touch anything.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
Mr. Happy over
Thank
there.
you.
All right, good. Have a good time.
Thanks.
Ronnie, so you feel like Scott's stealing your taglines?
Yeah, man. He's trying to steal my act. What the fuck?
Scott, is that true?
I just used some curse words. I didn't go, yeah!
Well, that's all Ronnie does is curse.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I just used some curse
Trying
words.
to fuck with me,
I
man.
wasn't as crazy as he is.
So, guys, what do we have in store for this weekend?
All right, Friday night, we're going to double team Rick's and some girls that may be there.
Whoa,
man.
that's a nasty statement, man.
And
I just got a list of some more people that are coming.
Just kidding.
Yeah, see, another list.
VIP list.
Yeah, there you go.
The VIP list is about that long now.
Right.
And then Saturday night, we're going to celebrate my birthday at Pure. We're going to see Train, and we're going to rock Pure all night.
No, your birthday is on Friday.
No, my birthday's Saturday.
But we're having your party on Friday at Rick's.
There's a party at Rick's Friday night.
Rick's Vegas.
There are two parties. There's a party at Rick's Friday night, and there's a party at Pure Saturday night.
Nah, that's no party. We're just coming to see you.
Wait, so is there a party?
Yeah, it's a party. Both nights are going to be a party.
Yeah, we're gonna.
And then to the plane.
Right from the club to the plane. Not him, but me. He gets to sleep a few hours.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Ronnie, have you noticed Scott being all extra happy?
Oh,
lately?
giddy?
Yeah.
Giddy like a little kid, man. This is my 7th trip to Vegas since June, so...
Okay, the guy keeps going back.
To me, it's old hat.
This is my 3rd trip. So.
Pretty excited,
I'm catching
right?
up.
It's the last
Look at
one,
him.
right?
He's all happy.
It's the last one. Yeah. It's been great. I'm going to miss it.
It's not my last one, though.
So he keeps going back, He'll be back next month.
I just got booked for Tootsie's for the Super Bowl in Miami.
Oh, he's going down to Super Bowl.
There
Look
you
at
go,
him.
man.
He's traveling all over the world.
That's right, man. Man of the world. My people take care of me.
We should set up a team. You too.
Yeah, the dynamic duo.
There we go.
Yeah.
This is what we're going to do in a year. We have nothing else to do.
I'll have to shave my...
Yeah. I'll have to get some...
My goodness.
Hair color. Just for men. Just for men.
Yeah, well, you better start now, man.
I know. It's getting
You're in
bad.
sad shape.
Yeah, I know.
All right, guys. Have fun this weekend.
Yeah, well,
hey, I hear you're coming,
you'll
too.
be there.
I'll be there.
Oh, you'll be there.
Yeah, you'll be there.
All right. We're going to get you to put
there.
that camera down and have a good time.
Yeah, you'll be there. Don't you worry.
Newsroom, what on earth is High Pitch Mike hiding? As the first anniversary of his sickening Siobhan sit-down stunt approaches, the prize High Pitch Mike won is still one big mystery. So, this Howard 100 News reporter showed up outside High Pitch Mike's apartment in the Bronx to ask to see if his big screen TV is still in the box as he claims. But High Pitch Mike having no part of it, refusing to allow his news colleague in to see the alleged television. Perhaps the funniest line ever uttered by High Pitch Mike. He calls news director Brad Driver on the cell phone and says, "What is Steve Langford doing here?"
Howard?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because High Pitch Mike just came to me a few minutes ago and he gave me tape. If you go to GP2 in the first column in yellow, he says Friday morning he just comes out of his apartment to go to work and there's Steve Langford standing on his corner insisting on being, let into the apartment and Mike won't let him in. It's really funny.
Let me hear this.
Come on, let's go see the TV.
You don't need to see it.
Why not?
Come on.
Why not?
Because.
Let's go look at it.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Because.
No.
Would you go to Howard's house? Would you go to Robin's house?
Michael,
no.
Not answering the question.
Because you don't need to be in my house to look at a TV.
Yes, I
That's
do.
fine. No, you don't. We gotta go. Seriously, I have work to do.
What's going on here, Mike? You're a part of the news department. Why would you care if they see your TV is still in the box?
I have made no secret that I won the TV. I've left it in the box. I'm planning to move, and I don't want to get fucked up before I move.
Yeah,
it's expensive to me.
You had Siobhan's fake vagina on your face, and you don't watch that TV for a year?
Well, having her sit on my face is the equivalent of paying what that costs. That's $4,000 or $5,000 for that TV. It's not a big secret that it's in the box. This guy shows up at my house like some sort of stalker.
But why would you care?
I don't want him in my fucking apartment.
Why?
He's creepy.
Steve is creepy? You're not creepy, and
creepy.
he is? You're creepy, too. You're a news guy.
This guy walks up to me every day in the newsroom and says, tu lengua en mi culo. Do you know what that means in Spanish?
No.
Your tongue in my ass.
I don't speak Spanish.
He scares me.
Do your job. Steve, what do you say to Mike?
Dude. Listen, we all know a little Spanish, a little French,
What was your phrase that you say?
I want to put my tongue in your ass.
How do you say that?
Let me see. I think Mike told me how do you
El tongo en pupo.
Tu lengua en mi culo.
I didn't know you were going to come up to me and request that every day, though. He scares me. And then I have
Does he really scare
you? No, wait a minute. Let's be serious.
You mean Steve would
let me tell you, I had neighbors
Let's
walking.
be serious. No, but
I had
nonsense.
neighbors walking out of my apartment.
Reporters
wondering
go
why this
out
guy
in the
has...
field. No, hang on for a second. Reporters go out in the field every day to ask questions. If they did not, you would not have a newspaper every day, and you would not have any television or radio news.
You should ask questions, but my TV sitting in a box is not the
You
Kennedy
worked at ABC
assassination.
News.
Exactly.
You say you worked at ABC News.
This is another thing that this pissed me off, Friday, Howard.
What is this?
I went to NYU. I busted my ass to go to school. I paid my own tuition. I worked full time. I interned here. I did a lot of internships. And he, in his report, says. He says he's giving me. He says he's giving me. Let me speak. Please.
Reporters ask questions.
He says he's giving me journalism lessons.
You should know that.
For a kid that says he went to NYU. Where'd you go to school?
I went to school at the University of Western Ontario and Laval University.
Where'd you graduate?
I did not graduate.
Thank you. So don't question where I went to school.
Listen, I question everything. That's what reporters do.
You don't think he went to NYU?
I just wanted to see his resume. I question everything.
He won't believe.
Do you think
he
he's
will
lying?
not believe
No, I don't
a
think
word
he's lying.
I say.
I do not think he's
He will
lying.
not believe a word I say.
No. I just want to see.
Story.
Just show me.
But yet he believes the Idol guy. He believes the Robin's wrong guy.
Ever since American Idol ended, Steve's got he's investigating the news department.
and let me ask you something,
He's
Howard.
turned that evil
No,
eye
but
on
let's not lose focus here. People want to know about that television, and he is hiding something.
We do. Who cares? Who wants to know about it? It's in a box.
Stern Nation wants
It's in
to
a
know.
box.
What do you think?
What do you want to know about it?
Show us.
You know what? I don't think he's hiding anything about the TV, but something's going on in that apartment.
But let me ask you something, Howard. Should a reporter who demands the truth also tell the truth?
Yes.
Okay, so go to Gary Preview page 2 in white, if you would, please. This is the Michael Moore alleged fight that he had with Steve Langford.
And what are we going to hear?
Michael Moore gets a little exclusive out of Langford.
Are you Canadian?
Yeah, I was.
Did you give up your citizenship?
I don't have a passport.
You didn't give up your Canadian citizenship, did you?
Not yet.
Yeah, why not?
Well, you know what? It's a complicated thing.
Back of your head, you're going, I might need that, right?
That's fine. No, never.
You're circumventing around the truth.
No.
You should tell the truth.
If you want to play that, perhaps I might answer it.
Go ahead.
And the fact of the matter is, I'm not going to get into some big discussion with Michael Moore, who's going out the door, about whether I left Canada. I mean, come on, guys. Let's get serious.
Yeah, but he asked you if you're Canadian. You said you were.
I was.
You still are.
I do not have a passport.
I'm not talking about passports. You're still a citizen.
Technically. I left 25 years ago.
Tell the truth.
Why is that interesting?
You're a reporter. Tell the truth.
Why is that interesting?
Oh, my one culo.
Tu lengua.
What is your point?
I want to know about this TV.
I think he's being a hypocrite. He's demanding.
I think something's going on in your apartment.
What's going on in my apartment?
I don't know. You don't want Steve to see your apartment.
I don't want a creep in my apartment. I have to work with him 10 hours a day in the newsroom.
Were you afraid he was going to come on to you because he keeps saying he wants to put his tongue in your
No, I'll
ass?
be honest. My roommate has a 6-year-old kid. He's, the parents are separated.
He's not there all
I don't
the
want
time.
this around. I don't want him around a 6-year-old kid.
He has kids of his own.
Wait a minute. You have a 6-year-old kid you can't explain in your apartment?
On the weekends, the parents are separated. The kid comes over.
Are you for real that you're afraid of him around a young child? You're not shitting me, are you? You think he's that weird?
Full of it.
Do you think he's completely sane? Do you think he has all his marbles?
I wouldn't have a problem with him being in my house.
I would.
All right,
Dude,
well.
I just want to go up and see the television. What do you think I'm going to do?
Send Howard TV up, but I don't want you.
Wow.
Now we're talking. Do you remember where you work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you work?
The Howard Stern, Howard 100 News.
Oh, thank you. I sort of hesitated on that, didn't we?
Yeah. Don't give me journalism lessons, Steve. All right.
Well, listen. Why are you hiding this?
What the fuck am I hiding? It's a TV in a box. I don't want you in my apartment. Is that so hard to believe?
Okay, we'll send Lisa G.
When are you moving?
I can listen to Mike's voice all day.
I know. When are you moving?
I don't have an exact date. I'm looking. I'm trying to look at places.
Oh, then you're lying.
You can't get that voice down lower?
I can, but I mean...
Why don't you just do it? Why don't you just be like, yeah, man.
Can you get your nose down smaller?
I did. I shaved it down a little.
I was born with this voice. I can't do anything about it.
Do you want to make it lower? Like, why don't you just walk? Let me hear your low voice.
We've done this.
Let me hear it again.
What do you want to hear? It's not that much slower.
Let me hear you get it as deep as you can get.
What do you want to hear? It's not low. This is my voice. Right. It is what it is.
But Morales,
how about it easy?
How about Lisa G?
He upsets
Lisa
me.
G's. No, dude. Lisa G.
Would he show
answer
up?
The question.
Would you show up outside Howard or Robin or Artie?
Of course,
or anyone
I'm not going to go to Howard's place.
Would you go to anyone on this show?
But I am going to go to your place to find out about the television. You wouldn't let me in, so let Lisa G in if you're
creeped out by me. And I live in a primarily Hispanic and African American neighborhood. They see this white guy with a microphone up in my face.
The neighborhood was very nice. There was no problem with the neighborhood. It was a very nice neighborhood. But let Lisa G in to see the TV. Come on.
Is she going to come to the Bronx?
Why not? She's a reporter.
She can come by.
Thank you.
I don't want you by then.
So it's a deal. It's a deal.
Why is everybody so creeped out?
Are we going to waste a whole day of Lisa G's time to come up to my apartment?
It's a deal.
To see a TV in a box?
Is it a deal or are you backing out?
I think you're making mountains out of a molehill.
Is it a deal or not?
I don't care.
Okay, deal.
All right, there it is. Lisa G will be going to Mike's, Mike's apartment.
And we'll get a report on that TV.
And we're going to find out about that TV in a box.
All right, and bring in your citizenship, too.
Howard Stern exclusive.
Bring in your American citizenship.
You really got to.
You know these guys fight all day.
I'm convinced he's still Canadian. I don't think he's American. I want to see your naturalization papers.
Dude, I ran like a wild man. But anyway, your deflection skills need a little work.
All right.
Mike, do you want to give your roommate the code word to start getting rid of the bodies in the 600-gallon drums?
Yeah, I say no way Lisa G makes it back from the Bronx.
I don't think she'll come to the Bronx.
You live in a tough neighborhood?
And her, of all people, Friday, she's calling me a Jew. She said, why do you have the TV in a box? She says, you're such a Jew. Coming from her.
Wow.
She's a Jew.
Do you guys get any work done back there in the news?
I know. Lots of work done.
Mike, why do
with each other?
Why do you say coming from her? What do you like?
What is that? What?
Because she's like the most Jewish person in our newsroom.
She's very Jewish.
What does that mean? But
I think she's the only Jewish person in your newsroom.
What makes her Jewish?
She's very conservative with her money. Need I go on?
Yeah. Need you go on? Of course. I want to hear more. Else? So she's conservative with her money. What else makes her Jewy?
Every time one of these Jewish holidays comes by, she's got to take it off.
Now you're onto something.
If I can work on a Jewish holiday, you should too.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Hey, I sound just like you. What do you do?
And the guy's probably like, "Hey, stop making. Hey, just because you're talking to Mickey Mouse doesn't mean you have to speak in a high voice." And then Mike goes, "No, this is what I sound like."
Hey, Mickey.
Wait, what do you do there, Mike?
Hey, Mike.
I had from when I worked.
What is it, Ralph?
Wait, let Mike explain that.
Yeah, I want to hear. What did you
From
do?
when I worked at ABC, I had a bunch of free tickets left. They were about to expire. I had time off here. I figured, let me just go use them.
Who's conservative with their money?
What do you do?
On your vacation, you use your free Disney World ticket.
What do you do there by yourself?
Yeah, you went yourself?
It's a bunch of roller coasters. I just went on the rides.
For a whole week?
Go on the roller
Did you get paired up with other
singles?
Yeah, they do that.
You couldn't find anyone to go to Disney World with you? So sad.
I mean, that's a great destination. Somebody must have wanted to go.
Do you ever travel alone sometimes?
I certainly travel alone, but not to amusement parks.
Okay. So be it.
Oh, Jesus.
He doesn't have a lot of friends.
I'm I'm the JD of the newsroom ultimately.
He's walking around by himself going in and out of gift shop.
We heard there's a special line for people who go to Disney World by themselves.
Right.
What do you mean a special line?
Yeah,
it's a line for singles.
They had a single rider's line.
Really?
So I didn't have to wait in any of the lines. I just went straight to the front.
Were there a lot of other single people there, or was it just a line of two?
No, there were a lot of single people.
And do you all socialize with each other? Is it like the geekiest line ever?
Did you ride the loser flu?
Anyone in a Darth Nihilus costume?
No, I didn't see Darth Nihilus there.
I am Darth Nihilus.
What did you do for dinner? Did you eat by yourself, or did you eat in your room?
No, I would eat in the amusement park.
But you would just go to a stand. You didn't go to the restaurant.
Mike wants to kill Artie right now for laughing.
I know.
He's shooting. You shoot dirty looks over at Artie.
No.
He's shooting a dirty look at me and Mike.
Artie, do you ever go to Disneyland by yourself?
Artie couldn't fit in the ride.
God, that you would go to Disney. You're a 29-year-old kid. You got kind of a happening job.
You know who does that?
Who?
No.
Mental patients?
Worse.
Don't go there.
Jeff the Vomit guy?
Serial killers?
Yeah, people you want arrested. I mean, they're the ones who would hang out at Disney by themselves.
Sure.
Can you imagine, though, the little kid who's sitting next to Mike on the roller coaster? Scared.
And then you have a 6-year-old kid.
Excuse me, sir.
You can't explain in your apartment.
Hey, shut up! I'm here in the singles like you little fuck! You got a family, I don't! You cocksucker!
Hey, Mike, what ride?
You sound like a kid. Yeah.
Mike, what were your favorite
The little
rides?
6-year-old kid's like, sir, don't you have any friends?
No! I couldn't find anyone to go with me! Fucker!
Hey, mister, I don't want to grow up to be like you.
So what do you do? You're like, it's 1 o'clock. I finished my goofy shake.
I mean, really, do you stand there and get your picture taken with the character?
No!
Like pretending that you're friends.
I'm cool!
Oh, my goodness. You're on the ride, the Pirates of the Caribbean by
Someone
yourself?
told me you went to a Madonna concert yourself, too.
Yeah.
So what?
Oh, no.
Did you sing Starlight?
Artie's gonna die.
See? Somebody get the EMS up here, quick.
This could be it.
Did you sing Who's That Girl? Yeah. Did I miss Who's That Girl?
Who'd you sit next to? Like,
I don't know, whoever bought the ticket. Need I remind this guy, he's the one that cried at a fucking Michael Jackson concert.
But I wasn't alone.
Howard, hold on. Mike, I got to ask you a question because everybody's out here feeding me information. So you got the TV because that Reverend Run show's your favorite show, right?
Right.
No, that's how you guys...
Hold on. Did the episode where Reverend Run's wife has a miscarriage, did you cry?
Did I cry?
Yes.
No, but I rewind. It was pretty sentimental, that's all. She lost her baby.
You cried during that episode.
Who says that?
Everyone.
I said it was sentimental. The woman lost her baby.
Well, how is that?
Did you cry?
so you're not going to let Steve up in your apartment to see if the TV is there? You're going to have Lisa G.
I don't
go.
even want him in my newsroom. He's creepy. Put him in a desk on
Would
the
you
other
go to
side.
Disneyland with him?
No.
No.
The Reverend Run show is your favorite show.
It's not my favorite. You guys asked what I watch, and I said Reverend Run's house.
Well, you also said, okay, then your favorite is Little People, Big World.
That's another fun show. The midget show that Eric the Midget always talks about.
Oh.
It's, this family of midgets. I love these freaky shows. They're funny.
I like to watch midget shows.
This guy needs his own reality show as
Who's
well.
Steve?
I mean,
you really think he's that weird that you wouldn't let him in your house?
I don't want him in my house.
Right.
I just love that Steve is like turning on his own people. He's crazy.
It's a slow news day.
Steve,
I wouldn't let him in my apartment either.
Steve, how do you explain it? The guy who went to Disney World by himself at 29 years old thinks you're creepy?
Mike, you know what you want to get? You ever see those things advertised in the paper? You can blow up this doll and sit it next to you in your car so people think you're driving with
like
someone?
Like in the HIV lane?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I need.
You could bring it to Disneyland.
Bring it to the Madonna concert.
I don't mind.
Big rubber friend.
Forget Disney World. I don't mind traveling alone. I like
Yeah.
being alone.
My friend likes La Isla Bonita. Did you sing that yet? My rubber friend.
I'm surprised you're talking so much. Usually you have your mouth full. Hooks in now while you're still here. Because once you're gone, nobody will hear you, buddy.
Okay, but all right. So who's everybody? Who would be on that list? Who would you invite?
The staff here, my friends from school.
Hey, Artie, you can sing karaoke at the party.
I'll sing Madonna.
Well, you mentioned, why couldn't you ask JD to go with you?
I'm not going to... He's not going to go to Disney World with me.
Then you guys could go eat together and have a glass of wine.
Would JD go to the Madonna concert with you? That's the best ever. That is
What's going on with girls? You getting any girls?
Oh, yeah.
I'm here like 10 or 12 hours a week.
He's like a young James Caan.
Would you go to Disney World with Mike?
I would not have.
Why?
I don't know. He's all right to, work with, but I don't know if I'd hang out with him.
Oh, wow. You won't hang out with him?
And I even get it from him. Like JD,
JD's a nerd.
JD, I consider my equivalent, but he walks around with this arrogance, like he's better than me.
Oh, whatever.
I think because everybody back here rips on him, he says, "Oh, I'm better than Mike." So he
it's
even
like
rips on
he
me.
can't hang out with you because
he's too good for me.
He's got to be better than someone.
Exactly.
Right. All of a sudden, JD is like Jack Nicholson. Or something.
Compared to him.
See.
You won't hang out with Mike?
I would hang
you
out
guys should be best friends. If you two dudes got together, you might get something cool going. At least you have a team. Like you could goof on other people.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
true.
Yeah,
you guys should unite. You guys remind me like the Palestinians and the Jews. You're both downtrodden. You should unite.
Two wrongs don't make a right, dude.
Between the two of us, we could remake Revenge of the Nerds, I'm sure.
Yep.
See the funny band?
See, JD doesn't want to be put in your category. Meanwhile,
I know, I'm a lowlife. I'm a lowlife to him.
Meanwhile,
he's better.
He's the same thing as you. He's no better. You're no better than him.
I didn't say I was, but
you missed
yes,
out
you
on
are.
I still talk to my friends.
You're saying you won't hang out with him?
No, I have no desire to go to Disneyland and a Madonna concert.
Why?
He's better than me.
I'd rather,
rather listen to
home.
techno music.
Yeah, I would.
And avoid Hawaii.
Yeah, all of a sudden, you're better than me.
What's you go to one of these concerts?
You want to go to Madonna? What?
Hey, let's have a contest. We put JD and Mike in a singles bar so you can pick up a chick fast.
Oh, no.
We got to do it. We're doing it. You're doing it.
I gotta say JD's gonna go.
Why? I don't know about that.
I'm not gonna talk to anyone.
Because the voice is gonna gonna scare the girls off.
But that's because Mike is talking to people. JD won't even...
Come over here, gorgeous. JD's such a wacko. Like he'll see Beth and he goes, "Hey, gorgeous."
Yeah.
Like he thinks he's like cool.
Yeah.
My money's on Mike. He might have the high voice, but he knows how to talk.
My voice versus his social skills.
Right.
Like once he opens his mouth, he's got a normal voice.
Hey, did I tell you girls about the time I went to the Madonna concert? Hey, laugh all you want, but I got a great story about Disney World.
No, JD's
over there. I don't know. I don't like it. I like you.
You guys ever heard of Epcot Center? I drank in all the different countries.
JD thinks he's better than me, but I still have a good relationship with my parents, so that's one thing I've got over him.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo.
That's good for a chick to hear.
Wow.
Yeah, you see that nerd over in the corner? He doesn't talk to his mom. I do. So if you girls want to choose who to go out with, choose the guy with the mom. My mom ain't banging some Hawaiian.
Wow.
Hey, that's our friend.
What a team.
I got to see that show.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do, JD.
No.
Come on.
I'm not going to talk to anyone. I'm going to sit there.
Prove that you're not Mike's equal.
I didn't say I wasn't his equal. I don't like to hang out with a lot of people.
JD.
The new odd couple.
I was on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride for a whole day, so go fucking suck off. Maybe I went myself, but at least I was there.
I had my own teacup.
I'm participating in life.
You know what I would do? I would shoot. I want to get the script to like Ocean's 13, that buddy movie, and have these two guys star in it.
Yeah. This is George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Yeah. One guy be Clooney and one be Pitt. We just stick you in the movie. I'm fucking Angelina Jolie. Fuck yourself.
For a high pitch Eric in there too.
No. Just these two.
It's just them.
There's enough high pitching.
Get that Darth Nihilus guy to make an appearance.
Hi.
I'm Darth Nihilus.
Hi, guys.
All right.
What time would you get to like the park?
When I would wake up.
Where do you
I gotta
stay?
go. What am I doing? You want to interview him more?
Sorry, I don't know.
Well, it is interesting. You'd go at the beginning of the day.
I'd wake up. It's vacation. I'd wake up 10, 11. I'd show up at noon.
Well, look at you,
some
Mr.
rides.
Lewis.
Where do you have breakfast?
I never have free time like that. So
No breakfast? You went to lunch?
Yeah, I don't eat breakfast hardly.
And what do you do? Sit by yourself? Do you read the paper when you're eating lunch? Or do you keep yourself busy?
I mean,
I
did you
guess.
have a plan of which part of the park you were
I would
going
just
to
go
attack
to. No, I just.
today?
Hey, where do you want to go? Oh, there's nobody here.
Do you ever get the blues like when you're by yourself at Disney World?
No, I love being by myself because I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to argue with anybody.
There you go.
It's just I do what I want when I want.
Yeah. So what did you do?
Feel awkward in the park there by yourself?
No, because there were plenty of other people all by themselves.
No, but they were really with me.
Yeah, they were like threes, and so they had a single.
Who do you think has slept with more chicks in their lifetime, JD or High Pitch Mike?
Mike, have you had a girl?
Mike said
Yes,
he never.
I've gone into this on the intern show, but
Yeah?
my sex life now is nothing to talk about. There is no sex life.
All right.
Really? You're a young man. You're not a bad-looking dude.
How many girls have you slept with them?
Two.
And is JD only one, right?
JD got one, but from the show. You got him outside of the show, right?
Way before the show.
Right. He never got a girl before the show.
See, you got him there.
Is JD really he's just had the one? Is that official?
He went with some
He
chicks.
claims there was another, right?
Yeah, porno chick.
Oh, the porno chicks down at Hedonism?
Would you fuck a porno chick?
If she was tested, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
We got to get you laid. I mean,
Can
we
I
did it
have some of your urine?
Something Michael.
Tastes clean. Let me smell you. See if there's anything wrong with it. Oh, this is bad. See, another 2-year drought.
That's it. You can't be too choosy, man.
Skip the test.
Your freshness date has expired.
You're gonna be tested.
What? You got AIDS? Well, let me think about it.
Want to go to Disney? Fuck you, man. I love watching Artie laugh now because when he goes home, it's nothing but sadness on the inside.
Dude, you make me feel great about myself.
No more depression. Your depression is lifted.
Well, Mike, I understand you don't want Stevie Yass, and I respect that.
Thank you.
Can I call
but
you every day?
Lisa
Steve
G,
Avalon.
just want confirmation that the TV's still
How
on the
about I
bike.
just bring a picture of it? Why does
No.
somebody? Why
Oh,
do we need
come
to,
on.
Why do we
Steve,
need
right?
to waste?
No.
That makes it sound like you're hiding something. What are you hiding up there?
Nothing, but Lisa G needs to go to the Bronx.
Well, I mean,
What do you
it's a
care?
story.
All right, listen,
So
Mike.
you were there for a full gay day. The days of my trip overlap.
Wow.
I'm not the one.
So you were there for Gay Pride Week.
You were there.
Excuse me. Are you here for Gay Pride?
I love how Artie puts on the macho act when he's the one that got jizz on his
I'm the guy Goofy fucks in the ass.
Let me tell you something. I admire you. It is very difficult.
I think
to
you're
go
the
anywhere.
greatest guy
You're
ever.
a brave young man.
Howard, I see myself like you as you were when you were a kid. You were a
Absolutely.
loner. You were a loner, were you not?
I had no choice.
Exactly.
Nobody was looking to be with me.
That's how I see myself.
That's right.
There's nothing wrong with it.
At 29, though, he had gotten through it.
He had grown out of it.
I'm not gay. I fuck chicks. When are you getting married, Artie?
I don't know, man.
Actually, when are you getting a girl?
I don't know. I you know what? I'm sorry, but you know what? I thank you for this. This was the greatest.
Steve, are you done?
When is Gay Week in Knoxbury Farm? Gay Week? It was Gay Week.
Gay Pride Week.
Not the week I was there.
Right.
Someone said
it overlapped.
it was Gay Pride Week.
Well, they call it gay days, yeah.
He was there for Gay Pride Week.
Not the week I was there. I was
All right,
leaving the day it
overlapping.
stared.
Right.
I love how Artie loves twist everything.
He just took one day.
Oh, I'm in trouble. It's Gay Pride Week.
What a coincidence.
Excuse me, you look kind of hot.
Thank you.
Jeff, go ahead real quick.
Oh, Howard, who do I send a medical bill to when I have an aneurysm? I don't think I have ever laughed so hard for so long in my life. I almost passed out. That was the best hour of radio I think you've ever done. It was amazing.
I wish we had done it 3 hours ago, though.
Oh, it was worth every penny I've ever paid in Sirius.
Thank you very much. Bob, go ahead. You're on.
Great show, guys. You got to keep Mike out of the studio. I ran a red light camera. I was laughing so hard with Artie and all that goofiness.
That's the hardest I've ever laughed, too, I think. I mean, and I've laughed hard in this studio, man. That's the
Artie still hasn't recovered.
All right, Bob. Thanks, Bob, from Baltimore, Robin's old hometown. Thanks, Bobby.
JD, are you too cool? Are you too cool for this guy?
No, I'm not too cool. I am not a very social person, first of all, and I wouldn't go to Disneyland and a Madonna concert.
He's not doing things that appeal to you.
Yeah.
But as a person,
if he wants to play beer pong, I'll play him at beer pong. You know?
Just do things that you actually like to do.
Yeah.
What about, he says that you think you're above the news team because you get ragged on so much back here?
No. But I mean, I think he's got a bit of an ego himself. So I don't think I'm better than anyone, and whatever.
Are you pissed though that you're lumped in with him as like the same? You know, that you're the Howard 100. You're Howard 100 News is the equivalent of him.
No, I'm just pissed off at life. Period.
So is this the next new team in acting right here?
We could be the dream team, I think, if he would be willing to hang out. But I think he's too good for it.
No, I just don't want to hang out at a Madonna concert in Disney World.
But I didn't invite you to Madonna.
Okay then. Well, I'm just saying. I was just answering their question.
Do you think
if you want to play beer pong, we'll play beer pong?
Because I don't think there's really this air of cockiness around Jay Dieter. You do see that he.
You don't see it in the studio, but when he's talking to me in the hallway or if I run into him.
Busting balls. Everyone busts each other's balls around here.
Well, Mike
and
seems
I
to
finally
think
bust someone's balls, and of course it's cockiness.
Well, Mike seems to think that sort of it rolls downhill, and then you view them as below your hill.
Well, no, he's not. I mean, he busts balls too. I mean, we all bust balls, you know.
Mike, speaking
am I right?
I don't bust his back, but it's usually starting with him.
If you guys are going to be the next big tandem, you need to learn to get along off camera, though.
We get along fine. We don't fight.
All right. Well, speaking of busting balls, Mike, you took it pretty hard in there, man.
Yeah, so be it. I mean, it is what it is.
Do you really feel that way? Because there's moments there where it looks like you were just completely.
No, I love when everybody goofs on me, but Artie, he just takes it a step further.
Yeah, you were firing back. It seemed to really hit a nerve with you.
Yeah,
the things Artie was saying.
I think he thinks he's perfect in his own mind. He forgets that he's over 300 pounds. He forgets that he's near stroke. You know, he forgets that he's alone.
But do you see the humor in the fact that you went to those concerts by yourself?
Yeah, but you know.
And that Madonna's not the most masculine of.
Of course not. But I grew up in the '80s. You know, she was a big hit in the '80s, so that's it.
What about like a guy with a higher pitched voice going to a place that's sort of run by a character with a high pitched voice?
It was a vacation. I mean, there's nothing more to it. It's a vacation to get away from work.
When you see Artie around the hallways, though, now is there going to be a little bit of resentment there?
No, he cracks on me, but I feel bad for him. You know, I'm afraid of the day when we come in here and it's time to go to the hospital to cover him.
Wow, you're relentless on this guy. You really think he's going to die soon?
He needs to take care of himself. He's got serious issues that he may be beginning to deal with, and we'll see.
Speaking of issues, though, the guy who started this whole thing was your coworker, Steve Langford, over here.
My buddy Michael.
Oh,
come on.
Oh, great.
Come on,
Please
buddy.
Please don't touch me.
Come on, give me a hug.
Don't touch me.
Are you guys all right? Seriously.
He is the man. Let me tell you all seriously. This is a hard-working guy who does a great job at Howard 100 News. He's a little kooky sometimes.
But today on the air, there's a little bit of dissension amongst you two. You won't let him in your apartment.
I just think.
Well, no. I mean, we're covering it strictly from a news point of view. He's a news guy. You're a news guy. We go to cover news, and the news story is what happened to that TV that he won. People want to know. I show up. He's a news guy. He knows. He should let me in. He doesn't want to. Fine. He's got something to hide. Now maybe he'll let Lisa G in.
Why are you letting me go?
Because Lisa G doesn't creep me out like Steve does. But you know what? All in all, again, he is a hardworking guy. Professionally, I love this guy, but I think there's a certain amount of privacy that everyone on the show should be entitled to in their homes, not on the show.
Yeah, but
Talk
about what you want.
What's the difference, me or him?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you kept saying it's private. So
he creeps me out. You don't.
Oh, come on. Listen, if Michael came over to my apartment, if I'd won a TV and I had some running gag about whether it was in a box or not, he shows up outside my apartment. Come on in, buddy.
Yeah, Howard thought you were hiding something.
What's to hide? Come on over.
Well, Steve was there.
come on.
These guys are the best.
I love it.
No, you just made the greatest radio of all time. This kid deserves a raise.
I'm glad you had
You were great. I want to go with you to Disney World next time. So at least we'll go. We'll bird dog. It can't be gay week though. We'll go whenever heterosexual week is. We'll go, and then and we'll shut this guy up here. Good job.
Oh man,
I love Mike.
With your DVD,
Thank you very much.
Comments about Jason Kaplan, the one of the producers back there. Jason Kaplan is an asshole.
Jesus.
Not only is he a fat piece of shit, he's a know-it-all fuck who likes to stir up shit. Every time I hear him speak, I want to crush his skull with a baseball bat. Have another party for your cats, you faggot. I think this is one time to petition the fans to voice their opinions and keep this asshole off the air. I guess Jason was on the wrap-up show.
He's on a lot.
You know what happened, Howard? They were particularly upset with him yesterday because he was talking about what a bad father Scott is for pushing his kid into music, and people were getting pissed.
6 months ago, it came out that Scott was using the studio after the show was over to mix music, and Howard screamed at you on the air. Don't use your work time to mix your son's band. Wait until after your shift is over.
Which I was.
Well, that's not what it sounded like when you two were arguing on the air. You were doing it at like 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Hey, Scott, so what happened? So you bring in blank CDs from home.
Of course.
And give them to Casey? No, did you?
He also brought in a generator to plug the machine in.
I used the electricity. That's right. I used my own electricity and my own blanket.
God's like the opposite of every other parent. It sounds like your son has moved on to try and get a regular job, and you're pushing him to pursue a music career.
Well, because, I mean, we think that he's got a lot of talent. So we don't want to see him, maybe someday in the future go, you know what, I should have not given up. I should have explored all my, talents and done what I could. He's a great writer and he's a great singer. I don't want him to just give up.
This isn't what he wants, dude. Like, why are you
over, so I know what my son wants.
But if he's not working on it, then why are you?
Let me tell you something. My son wants it to be handed to him. He wants somebody to come up to him and say, here's a record contract.
Well, isn't that what you're doing in a sense? I mean, you're doing the work for him.
I'm trying to help him. I'm trying to,
You're handing it to him.
I'm not handing him anything.
You're handing him labeled CDs? I know that. You just said 5 minutes ago that, you're the one kind of pushing this. You just said
I'm now
that.
pushing it because he came back to me with new stuff and new material, and I don't want to see him go, all right, you started again, don't go back and forth.
There's
Either you
no
got to do
difference
it
between you and those women that take their kids to those beauty pageants when they're little.
Yeah, did you hear that whole thing?
I heard some of it, and you know what? There was something a little disturbing about it, but I think Scott explained it away at the end of the show. He said his kid wanted to give up music, but he was pushing him to keep in it.
Yeah, that's even weird. And then also a lot of people wrote me and said, why didn't I get angrier with Scott about the fact that he's using company time and using interns to make labels for his son's CDs. And the thing was, I just didn't want to waste a lot of time on the show yesterday. We were so busy with it. But, basically, it does disturb me. And from what I hear, Scott's been doing this for a long time, having interns make labels for his son's CDs. And that means Scott's not busy enough. That's all it means. It means that, we've got to find more for him to do.
I heard this yesterday, and, Jason and Ralph were being really hard on Scott, man. I mean, it's like they what I didn't like about it a little bit is they were insulting his kid a little bit.
Oh, I shouldn't do that.
They were Ralph was calling him his dopey kid, and
that's not right. First of all, Ralph's never had kids, and Scott is a guy who loves his son. But Scott, I did hear some of this, and I think you.
First of all, I haven't ever had interns doing labels or any of the.
Gary, give me the truth.
No, never.
Not from what I hear.
All right, well, listen, I don't know what you got.
They've all asked to be in the intern protection program, but they've all squealed on you, Scott.
Really?
Yeah.
They're all scared shitless.
They're all scared shitless.
Yeah.
Right. You bring in all of those interns.
But they can't because they're afraid of you.
What did they say, Gary?
That Scott's been doing the labeling thing forever and been working on his son's music. Not that for many semesters. Not that it's all that you do.
First of all, this is the first time he's recorded anything in years. So I haven't been doing anything.
This is not the first semester that people have been asked to work on.
One of your old interns reported to us that you spend most of your morning working on your son's website. That's number one. We know everything that goes on back there.
No, I don't work on my son's website. I don't do anything on my son's website. I don't have any access to my son's website.
They all came forward.
All right, fine.
There's no hiding it.
Some of them are lying.
Could you work on my website?
Was this the first time you had your son's labels being made, or were there other times?
The first time ever here.
By an intern?
Yeah. No, by anybody.
By anyone. Who cares who did it?
No, I've made them myself.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. I've never had an intern make them.
That's even worse. I mean, you're
on my own time.
Oh, I see.
Not when
Why is it so important again for your son to be a rock star?
It's not important. I mean,
you're a stage father.
See what Scott said. What Scott said yesterday. This is the part that everybody thought was a little strange. I mean, Scott's trying to be a good dad, but he said that his son is lazy when it comes to the promotion part, and Scott's sort of job is to push him. And everyone was sort of like, well, if your son is lazy, maybe it means he doesn't really want it, and you should just let it happen naturally. He's like, no, he's got the talent. I have to help him do it.
The way I explained it away.
Here's one of your interns. Go ahead. What are you coming forward? You're a very brave man.
He's got protection. I told him.
All right, you got protection.
That's
Go ahead.
Casey.
Go ahead.
Basically, Scott really does love his son's band, and oftentimes throughout the work day, if he has a free moment, and this is after work is done, he'll hop on the website, see how traffic is doing, see how the son's band is doing.
That's not working on a website. That's once in a while checking the website. That's about it.
Right. He's pretty proud of his son. He wants to see what's doing. He wants to see what the general consensus is of the band.
What I got from yesterday, Scott's in a difficult position because clearly his kid's talented, right?
Right.
So,
but the son doesn't want to be in music.
I know, but it's like as a parent, if you see a kid who has some talent, and most kids don't,
but it's got to be important to the kid.
Sometimes the kid's too young to.
Maybe the kid's being realistic and saying, "I need to get something going that's going to support myself."
He is.
Well, if my mother was realistic at 23, I wouldn't be. I would be at the port right now.
Let me say what happened. Okay, so you all know he went on tour with a band in Europe. So he came back and he was pretty disgusted with music. He didn't want to do it.
Right.
I said, fine, you don't want to do it? You got your taste? Fine. That was 2 years ago.
Right.
A few months ago, he came to me and said, I have a new band. I want to record some new material.
Okay.
I didn't push him at all.
Right.
I said, all right, we'll put it together and record some new material.
All right.
So we recorded some songs. And then a few months later, I guess he was arguing with the band over the way things should go. And he got frustrated. And I was telling him, don't give up. Finish what you wanted to start. You only did 4. Finish the rest of the songs that you have written.
Why?
And see what happens.
Why?
Just complete the project. Don't give up.
Why?
Because I don't want him to give up on anything.
I understand.
Well, wait a second. It's a hobby. And it's like it's his hobby, though. Why is Scott so involved in whether he continues the song?
Because he came
That's
to
like
me.
If my dad came to me and said, don't give up chess.
He came to me.
Yeah, but Scott, it's not that, Howard. It's like if your father said after Detroit, give up being in radio.
No, that's different. My father never encouraged me in radio or told me anything.
That's a separate story. But, I mean, what if your father came to you and said, look, you're in Detroit working in a house.
I was getting paid in radio.
How much?
His son isn't getting paid.
How much are you getting paid?
In Detroit?
Yeah.
$50,000 a year.
All right. Well, look, I'm just saying, to me.
What are you saying? It was my occupation.
That was a 1980s.
Artie, the part where Scott's not being honest,
it's an occupation, but it's also a dream that you had.
But the part where Scott's not being honest is his son came to him after 2 years, and Scott helped him. Then his son walked away.
But I want him to finish.
That's you.
I also.
Why do you want him?
But your son is 23 years old.
I don't want him to go 10 years later or 10 years from now. Go. You know what? I should have continued. I was stupid of me to give up.
And I understand that
because he's talented, and I want him to find out exactly what he has.
23 is young, man.
But it's a grown man. It's not your 12-year-old son not completing something.
And that's the part where people got mad at Jason, because Jason said, well, if your kid's not following up, maybe it's not as big a dream as it is for you.
Right. I think this is Scott's dream.
Rob,
nowadays, you can't force a kid to do anything.
But this is,
no.
This is something I learned from my mother.
I'm trying to understand why you're still involved in telling a 23-year-old everything he should do.
Because most parents, if you're 80 years old and your kid's 60 years old, you'll still tell them what to do. It's your kid.
No, you won't.
Please.
Your
father never still.
My father would tell me what to do in his opinions.
Well, I give him my opinion. I tell him that.
Why is it your opinion that he should continue in the music business?
Why is it my opinion?
Yeah,
because I think he's very talented.
But he doesn't want to do it. He's telling you, Dad, I'm not into it anymore.
Listen, nowadays,
read the signs.
But nowadays, you can't make a kid do anything. If the kid really didn't want to do this, he wouldn't do it. He's going to a studio and writing songs.
You go to your room and be a rock star right now.
I've never said that at all.
No.
At 23,
I'm not making him do anything.
All right, listen.
See, Scott's probably got another thing going on, because we're talking about a 23-year-old who lives on his own, which is not Scott's son's case. He lives at home. That's always a different relationship. You're a different 23 when your parents still pay the bills.
Right. He needs to, well, what he's trying to say to his father is, I want to get the fuck out of your house.
He needs direction.
I need a job. I can't be if you're going to keep me infantilized, being a make-believe rock star, the rest of my life, I'm never going to be able to get out of your house.
He's going to school.
Right.
I mean, he's learning,
What's he learning?
Computer technology.
Good.
He's going into that area.
That's smart.
He's going to graduate.
He hasn't given up on that.
He's going to graduate at the end of the year. He figured out this is what he wants to do to make a living. And I said, you could keep doing that. You could do music on the side and see how it goes. You don't have to. I mean, you could keep writing and keep trying to perform.
But he doesn't want to.
Okay, but that conversation's over. Now, if the kid really didn't want to do it, he would stop doing it.
Oh, I know, and he would tell me, leave me alone. I don't want to do it anymore.
Sounds like this is your dream.
I felt bad for Scott because I was saying, like, there are so many stories of athletes whose fathers pushed them, and now they all hate. Like Andre Agassi doesn't talk to his father. Keith Hernandez didn't talk to his father.
But this ain't
Ken
that
Norton
guy.
didn't talk to. But it is because it's where the father feels like they're so helpful in that business that they feel like they've helped create them, and then the kid ends up hating them.
Scott's son is. I mean, Scott's busy making labels. Let Scott's son make the labels. Tell him to come in and make the labels if he really wants.
That
to
I agree with.
Okay.
I mean that. But if he's
that was the question yesterday. The motivation of the son. How motivated is he?
He's motivated to write a whole fucking album. That's something that's not spontaneous.
No. He could sit in the basement with his album.
I don't know. Scott's way into this. He loves it. I think Scott sees this as his ticket out of here.
Yeah, it's my ticket out of here.
Yeah.
It's my ticket when you retire.
I can tell.
Ralph, what do you want to say? You've said enough. I think.
My point on the wrap-up show was that Scott is clearly living vicariously through his son, and really, if the kid was any good, he would have made it already. Because
no, that's not true.
He's 23.
He's only 23.
Ralph, you know how many talented people there are out there that.
Yeah, who don't get the Howard Stern show as a voice.
Who don't make it, and just because it's so hard. I'm great that I'm in a position that I could try and help him. But
there's a guy on American Idol who's clearly he can sing and stuff. But he's been 5 years. He's 25 years old. He hasn't made it yet.
I think if he was going to make it, he would have made it by now. His dad wouldn't have to press CDs back in that little hole there.
All right. Thank you.
Well, that's kind of harsh, I mean, I know a lot of.
That was the problem with the argument yesterday. They were all being very harsh.
Right.
I know a lot of real funny comics, genuinely funny, who I can march in here and make you laugh, but they haven't. They're broke, I mean, it's tough.
All right, Scotty, listen. But let's hope your son makes it. That's what I say. Well, so you can have something to do.
It's not about making it or not making it. It's about don't give up on what you.
It is about making it or not making it.
But is it his dream? That's the question. You're saying don't give up on his dream, but is it his dream?
No,
he loves it. I know he loves it.
Scott gets mad at me. I know that Scott loves his son, and I know that Scott wants his son to succeed because he wants him to succeed. But I say that Scott looks at that kid like he's a human lottery ticket.
Absolutely,
like if that kid succeeds, he could tell us all to go fuck ourselves.
See, I don't think that.
No, I don't think that at all. I want him to do better than me. I mean, I want him not to struggle. I want him to have a good life. I mean, doing computer technology is great. He can make a decent living.
But he can't say F you to everybody.
That's right. I want him to be able to say F you because I can't.
Yeah, I mean,
I want him to be in that position.
He wants his kid to get rid of that black cloud.
That's right.
All right, so that's fair enough. You love your son very much. That I know. Okay, and he is a talented kid. I do love his music.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, Scott. Enough of that. It's torturing me. Thank you very much. I mean, I can't take it hearing about that.
Scott.
Oh, you again.
What is this with all these other interns that have so much stuff
I don't know.
on?
I don't know any of all these other interns because that never happened. So I really don't know where they came from.
You only have your one intern making just a few CDs?
That is correct. You are correct, sir.
There's something about all this. Does he hear, all this
He
talk
doesn't
on the
hear it.
show?
No,
He has no idea this is going on?
No.
No, get out of here.
No, he doesn't.
Really?
No.
He doesn't get messages saying,
He knows
hey,
I'm
I
sure.
heard,
He knows that I'm trying to help him, and he doesn't listen to the show, so he doesn't know exactly what's said.
But he must get some feedback from friends.
I'm sure friends tell him and shit like that.
Does he appreciate that? Does he thank you for it?
Yes.
Because that's, it's a lot of promotion out there.
It sure is. And he's got to help, too.
So where's his band now? Like, are they on the road?
I don't know. They're nowhere. They're not doing any live shows now. That's one of the problems I'm trying to work him through. I mean,
And you're just trying to set a fire under his ass to get moving.
Basically, yeah.
All just for the love of your son.
That's correct. I believe he's very talented. I don't want to see that talent go to waste. I just want him to utilize it to his full potential. and don't give up. Just give it a shot.
How much longer does he have to give this a try? Until,
I don't know. What time is it now? I don't know. I really.
When do you say when?
Couldn't tell. When I say when, it's not up to me. I mean, I'm just, like I said on the air, I let him alone for 2 years for him to work out what he wanted to do. I didn't hassle him about his music and stuff, and he came to me and asked me to help him out, and I did. And then in the middle of it, he just stopped again. So that's what I'm trying to. I don't want him to. It also teaches him a lesson. If you start something, get it done. Don't just stop in the middle. Finish what you started.
Just being a good dad.
I'm just trying to help.
Hey, Howard, I just want to say one thing. I want to give the Howard TV their props, man. It's been really good lately. Really, really good.
They're doing so many great things. Doug
Richard's
Goodstein.
so fucking creepy in that porn studio, man. Holy cow.
I got to say, Richard does a great job with that porn studio.
He is wonderful.
Yeah, he's funny.
He really does sound like that guy.
He plays
James
a great
Lipton.
creep.
Yeah, he sounds like James Lipton. And the porn girls are great. And there's so many great new shows. I know I'm involved with one coming up, one of the shows in the hallway.
That was great. That whole series was great.
Yeah, and there's more coming out. And they just shot the brand new series, the strip beer pong one. And I mean,
wait to see Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie looks like he hit the frickin' wall, don't he? I mean, everything jiggles on him. Holy cow! His neck, his body, his belly, everything jiggles.
Is he jiggling?
Ronnie's working out and stuff. He dates now, so he's got to.
Can he do a push-up?
Who, Ronnie?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's strong enough to do a push-up.
He's on a treadmill.
Boy.
Hey, Ronnie,
Hey, is he coming in?
What's his fucking problem?
What'd you
Where
say?
am I jiggling?
For a second, Howard.
Where am I jiggling, man?
Keep your headphones off for a second, Ronnie. 1 second. Take them off.
Take off your headphones for a second.
For what?
I don't know. What?
I got a quick game.
Go ahead.
Okay, are they off?
Take off your headphones. All right. Yeah, they're off.
All right, listen. From the second he starts talking, under or over 10 seconds before he says, "What's your problem?"
He already said, "What's your problem?"
Oh, shit.
And plus, he's listening. I could see he's listening.
Okay.
He heard everything.
All right.
All right. What do you want to say, Ronnie?
Well, what's this
Can
guy?
you do a push-up?
What's jiggling?
Can you do a push-up? One push-up?
Push-up.
What?
I could do a push-up.
You could?
Of course he could do one.
Can you do more than me?
A legitimate
I don't know.
push-up?
You think he can do more than me?
He can do a push-up. Let me see you do one push-up.
Where you touch your chest?
Actually, Sal is the one who
there you
jiggles.
are.
Look at Sal.
There you are in the hallway.
God.
All right. All right, guys. Thank you. Go ahead. Let me see. One push-up. Give me one. Yeah, he did it. Just did 2, 3.
He's in shape.
Just did 3.
He started crapping out around 3, though.
No, I didn't crap out.
Yeah, you started bending in the middle like a...
What?
You did.
Talking about.
Every head of security can lightning fast go into 3 push-ups.
That's right. I'm always ready, Artie.
No, I think he lost weight.
He looks good. He's not jiggling.
Jiggly, that's all.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Well, listen, he's no spring chicken.
That's right.
It's just these odd-colored T-shirts that.
Yeah,
the new look's
goodbye.
Yeah, Ron's got a new look where he takes.
What is your problem? What is your problem with my T-shirts?
There you go.
If I had the turtleneck on, the mock turtleneck on, that was no good. The collared shirts are no good. What do you want me to do?
Ron's got this thing.
Tell me what you want me to do.
Ronnie's got this thing where he wears, like, if he wears an orange shirt, he wears an orange T-shirt.
Where do you get that? I don't think I've ever seen an orange T-shirt anywhere.
You want me to put a plug out for where I get them?
Please.
Paul Fredericks. Paul Fredericks. It's a men's shop.
And they sell that.
Is that where you buy Mambo?
No.
No. All right.
No.
Thank you, Ron.
You're welcome. What?
Ronnie, you crapped out after 3 push-ups?
I didn't crap out, man. Don't even go there. I didn't crap out.
Why'd you only do 3?
Because he showed me asked me to do 1. And I did 1, I did 2, I did 3. Okay? He asked me to do 1.
Now, what was that caller
He knows, man. He knows I'm in fucking shape. He knows it. You heard him. He didn't berate me. He knows what's going on.
What was that caller talking about? He says you're looking a little flabby.
Bullshit.
Loose.
Where am I looking loose? You see me looking loose? Do I look loose to you? Do I look loose to you? Seriously.
No,
bullshit.
No, you're holding up all right.
Yeah, thank you. I'm holding up all right.
What do you do to keep in shape?
What do I do?
To keep in shape, yeah. How do you work out?
Yeah. Every
What do you
day.
do?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Damn.
Every day.
What do you do?
Treadmill, weights, bike, dog.
How much do you... Dog?
Yeah, I run with my dog on a treadmill. My dog, you know about my dog running on a treadmill.
On the show, yeah, we know that.
Yeah. Me and him we run together.
How much do you bench?
Oh, 3,000 pounds at least.
3,000?
I don't bench, dude. I work out the curls and a little bit, you know, I put 60, 70 pounds on. You know,
get those biceps going.
Yeah, you know, a little bit here and there. You know, just nothing. I'm not fucking Charles Atlas. You don't even know who Charles Atlas is, but
the guy with the world on his back.
There you go. There you go. See? I'm not trying to be Charles Atlas. I'm trying to keep in shape, man.
Just trying to be Ronnie Money.
That's it. That's who I am, man. All right? Is that good enough for you?
That's good enough for me.
Good.
Thanks,
have a nice day. Can I leave now?
Go ahead.
I'll see you around. Flabby. Come on, man. Yeah, bright. Bustle.
This is a Howard TV original production.
Here's a taste of what you have to look forward to.
On this episode of The Bonus Show, Ronnie gets busted for snooping around Howard's office.
Why in his office, man?
Looking for a newspaper.
Along with being girlfriendless, JD is also a slob.
I gotta fucking clean it up.
Gary checks the mailbox.
That's actually an excellent question.
And Colin Quinn discloses some fruity information.
I saw West Side Story last year. I'm not ashamed to say it was amazing.
Hello, Stern fans, and welcome to The Bonus Show, a weekly update of all the great behind-the-scenes moments you can't see anywhere else. I'm John Hein.
And I'm Rachel Fine. Now, some people aren't smooth with the ladies. Others have no social skills, and some are just messy slobs. No, I'm not talking about Johnny Hein. I'm talking about this guy.
JD has got all kinds of fast food wrappers and stuff in the garbage pail. That's got to attract bugs, and now the ants are coming in because of JD, I think. That's my theory.
This is what I had for dinner last night. It's an empty soda and McDonald's. But you know what? Maybe I'll just go. Should I just throw it out in the kitchen trash can?
Yeah, like he was.
You could open the door, asshole. So, JD. Yes. Does it typically smell in your room? Huh? Does it typically smell from all the fast food stuff? I don't think so. Garbage? No. Have you noticed any bugs in the area? Not like a lot, no. Does it look like a bug could live in here? I gotta fucking clean it up. Damn it.
Way back when, before Seth MacFarlane was Seth MacFarlane, he was being pitched to be a guest on the show.
That's right. And some of the staffers loved him so much that they would have done anything for Howard to have him on the show. Anything.
The Howard Stern Show Creative Meeting.
We've been pitched this guy a bunch of times, the guy that created Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane.
Right.
That religious group that went after you went after him like 2 weeks ago, and his statement was, suck my dick, back to him. That was his press release to them.
Wow.
I'll suck his cock.
I think that's like the 10th time that Richard's offered to suck a dick. I'm just saying.
Well, 11 if you count the time he wanted my ice cream.
Super. That image will haunt me. But not as much as Gary's pitch haunts him.
The letter from the mailbag. John from New York says, did you stay and watch the whole game after you threw your pitch? That's actually an excellent question. I did stay and watch the whole game. I made the pitch before the game. I knew it was bad. I went up to the suite, thought, okay, I embarrassed myself in front of the whole stadium, but who else will know besides that? Then around the 4th or 5th inning, I was interviewed by one of the guys in the Mets, and they showed it during the Mets game, and I still thought to myself, well, how bad could it be? Stayed for the whole Mets game, went home, still didn't realize how bad it would be till about 6:15 that night. I got a text on my phone from my buddy Booker, who said, oh my God, turn into Channel 2, they're showing your pitch. And that was really the first time I started to understand that it was bigger than that. So I stayed for the whole game and actually managed to, on some odd level, enjoy it.
It's always the people closest to you that you can trust the least.
That's right, John. For instance, the person who's supposed to protect you might be the guy who reeks of mambo and snoops around your office while you are on air.
I'm in his office for a reason.
Steve Langford's trying to get out of it, too.
Don't worry about it.
Why in his office, man?
Looking for a newspaper.
He was in Howard's office.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God.
You allowed to be in there?
Yeah, I'm allowed to be in there. Yeah.
JD?
JD's not. What do you mean, no? Tell me what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do.
I'm just looking out for Howard's best interest. You know, someone in there, and he doesn't know about it.
Yeah, God knows what Ronnie's doing in there.
If I'm not allowed in there, then who's allowed in there?
You know what kind of creepy things he could be doing in there?
A lot.
You're telling me.
Hey, John, do you think flexible strippers are sexy?
Well, I'm married, Rach, so unless that flexible stripper is my wife, I have no comment.
You might have been better to just say nothing there, John. This next segment is aptly named Blast from the Past. That'll make sense in a second.
The Howard Stern Show's Blast from the Past.
Okay, what I was saying, I do some wild push-ups with my legs behind my head, and I can fart each time I do a push-up. I'll show you in the green room.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing. Howard will love it.
Okay.
Want to see it real quick?
Sure, why not?
Okay, check this out. Let me load up first.
Okay.
She's working. Okay.
Okay. Oh dear. Just about dead in this country because think about it. Yeah, you can talk about power. Whoa.
But that's.
I see.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
I thought of that last night, so I got to bring that up to you because farts do have control. You know what I mean?
So you think you could do that over, like if this guy was laying down, you could do it over his head?
Yeah.
All aboard!
Dare I ask, all aboard what?
All aboard the wrap-up train. Next stop, wrap-up show. All aboard!
Here is yet another clip of Angry Ronnie.
Woo-hoo!
Uh-oh, Ronnie's here.
Dude, you're an asshole. That's all I got to say. I got no time for you. But you're a moron because you won't even tell anybody what you do for a living. You're still a fucking asshole.
You know what's so funny about you last week?
He's gone.
You kept calling, you know what's so funny about you, and this is really good.
He left.
When you were calling...
He's gone.
Kenny walked out. Ken, he's not listening. He walked out.
Colin Quinn stopped by and proved that he's so secure in his masculinity that he could speak freely about his love of musical theater.
Howard loves music. If Howard I saw West Side Story last year. I'm not ashamed to say it was amazing.
What made it so amazing?
I'm not going to say it. If I was going to, the dancing.
Can I tell you something about that movie, by the way?
But I swear to God, you should see it.
What do you mean?
I mean, I got to see Promises to the Matinee. No, the dancing's like amazing. Like these guys are like, they look like gangsters because they're all like ripped now. You know, like nowadays, in the old days, nobody worked out when the movie came out. But they're just like jumping up and like, you know, it's like throwing kicks. It's really cool.
So you're admiring the guys' bodies as they dance?
The gentlemen were really well defined.
And wrapping up the wrap-up show is a cute professional wrestling memory from Richard Christie's youth.
How big of a wrestling fan were you?
Oh, in the 80s, I was a huge fan. I used to go see it in Pittsburgh, Kansas. They'd have WWF, and I even pissed off Virgil, Ted DiBiase's bodyguard when I was a little kid.
How did you get under Virgil's skin?
Well, I used to go down with all the little kids would line up where the wrestlers walk in so you could pat the wrestlers on the shoulder. And I used to never trim my fingernails when I was a little kid. Like, they were huge.
Like you trim them now.
I'm filthy.
Well, now I get manicures and pedicures, but that's another story. But so I went down and I tried to pat Virgil on the shoulder, and I accidentally cut him with my fingernail. And he stops on his way to the ring, points in my face. He goes, "You little fucking piece of shit, I had to beat your ass." And I was so shocked, and I was frightened as hell. And then he just walked away, and then every little kid gathered around me and started patting me on the back. They were like, "That was the greatest thing ever. You pissed off Virgil."
My takeaway from that is sheer befuddlement. Richard rarely showers, but he gets mani-pedis regularly. It's interesting.
And my takeaway is the fact that there was a wrestler named Virgin. That's cool.
His name is Virgil, John.
Then that's not as cool, and I have no takeaway.
Hopefully the viewers will have some takeaways from this episode. For John Hein, I'm Rachel Fine. See ya.
Virgil isn't that tough of a name. It's like Francis.
It's like a Greek god, like a Virgil. It's a tough guy.
No.
You know what? Say it to the wrestler's face. How about that?
Virgil?
He's calling you out, Virgil.
No, I'm not.
He called you out.
I'm not.
You've been called.
take on Bob Backlund, though.
I don't know who that is.
Superstar Ken Patero.
Virgil?
Chief Jay Strongbow.
Can you deal with him, please?
He's the only person alive that still eats Fig Newtons.
Good line there, buddy. Now, if you just delivered like that on your date...
Wow. Damn. Fucking stud Mc... Well, whatever.
Yes!
Fuck you, Steve.
I love you, JD.
Don't worry about the camera. All right, Chris, we're done.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hello. It's Baba Booey, Gary Dell'Abate. And on Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about our big guest of the day. Lady Gaga was in. She gave a great interview. She performed and sounded amazing. We discussed that. And we also discussed how high-pitched Mike was in my office trying to get into the moment while everybody was throwing dildos and fake penises at him. So it was a big discussion of the wonderful guest, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga in today, and I guess my question to you guys would be, was it the person that you expected during that interview? Because she was very candid about a lot of different things. I didn't realize how talented she was musically until today. I'd heard her do stuff on piano before, but when you hear her do it live in front of your face, it's pretty compelling.
I thought today was one of the best sounding performances we've ever had in the studio. There was something about the way they put whatever effect on her voice, and it wasn't an effect to make her sound better, it's just to soften it up a little bit. But the way she played, the way the piano sounded, the Steinway piano sounded, the whole thing, I was blown away by how good the performance sounded.
I guess we got to give Scott the engineer some credit. He gets all the flack when it goes wrong, so kudos to Scott for getting that right.
The other thing is, kudos to Scott. And the other thing is, I was really struck by, when a guest comes in, there was a lot of hubbub about, talking to our people and talking to security and doing walkthroughs about which way she's going to come in. But at the end of the day, none of that really happened. And when you go in when somebody like that comes in, sometimes you go in and there are people like, oh, you can't come in, and they can be very yes or no. I found her to be very personable right away. And I don't think she knows who I am from a hole in the wall. But,
well, you know what? It was a cool thing during the break. She said she used to watch the show, I guess when we were on E! Or maybe even the CBS show. She said as a kid growing up, she'd watch the TV show late at night and get in trouble from her mom.
And she said that the only way she could watch the TV show was to watch the late one, which... the show was on at 11, and it rebroadcast at 2 in the morning. And she said, I watched the 2 a.m. one. And my mother would be, are you watching Howard Stern in there? And she'd be like, no.
Now,
and she even said, hey, I'm feeling kind of starstruck, which I know she was being kind of sweet and
no, but
cute
she did
about
say
it,
that.
Yeah.
Before she came in, though, Gary, Howard accused you of sending every gay staff member in to meet Lady Gaga or have the chance to meet Lady Gaga.
All I said was, there's another gay staff member here who would like to meet Lady Gaga. Because I was told that. And, in fact, he's pretty much said that on the air because he's never in during the show. He came in today because he wanted to meet her. And then when he got on the air, he sort of reeled the whole thing in. And I wish Howard would have spoken to him because he, to me, is one of the great untapped guests in the show. Don't you agree?
Well, do you think he sandbagged you there a little bit?
He totally did.
Yeah.
I think he didn't want to come across as like, oh, I'm like every other gay guy. I have to meet her. But he wanted to meet her.
Yeah, we're talking about Chris from Howard TV. But the other gay guy who was dying to meet Lady Gaga and eventually got his dream fulfilled and reduced her to tears was high-pitched Mike. And Mike, I know you've got your concert T-shirt on, and this meant a lot to you, yet during the interview, it seemed like you were getting some of that bullying that Lady Gaga always referred to, always refers to.
I was trying to watch in Gary's office, the monitor, and everyone's like, in the middle of her performance, everyone's like trying to shove bananas in my ear and dildos in my ass, and it's like, this the one, do it any other time of the day, but like, what, you have a legendary musician here, like, let me enjoy the moment.
I was sort of torn by the whole thing because, first of all, it was all going on in my office, and I was sort of sitting trying to, the performance was sort of moving, and I really wanted to watch it. and they were annoying the shit out of me. But then there was like a penis on the floor, and then somebody kicked it over and hit Lisa G in the ankles.
Could you tell whoever was doing it just stop because you were seriously trying to pay attention and this meant a lot to you?
I was trying to, but I don't think they got it.
Because you don't think they meant that maliciously, do
No,
you?
but I mean, like if Bruce Springsteen was in the studio, like I don't think anybody would bother Gary. If
well, in all fairness, if Bruce Springsteen was here, nobody would throw a dick at me either.
True. I mean, I guess it comes with the territory being gay, but
Why was it so important for you to meet Lady Gaga?
Because, like I said in there, the music is fun. It's a great concert to go to, whatever. But if I think of myself 15 years ago, there was no Lady Gaga out there. There was nobody telling you, you know what, it's okay if you're gay. Don't listen to the people.
See, I have a question. Isn't that sort of what Elton John has always said?
Yes and no. Like, I mean, in the 70s, wasn't he married to a woman?
But that was you probably were barely born yet.
Right.
As you were growing up as a kid, Elton John was already out and was one of those people. Remember, he gave shit to Eminem,
Right.
and then they made up and all that stuff. So there's been other people who've had that attitude.
But even him, to an extent, he's very flamboyant. And for people in the Midwest who think every gay person has a lisp and flamboyant and dresses so fancy, it's Gaga's. You hear her story and she was a kid in high school and she was unpopular and this and that, and people relate to that, and then they see where she's come up the ranks and changed. I think she's changed millions of people's lives.
Hey, I know, Mike. I know you're sincere, and it was a great moment. But it just hit me like it sounded like you were giving her some credit about like being brave and coming out. Were you even aware of her when you came out?
Her first single, Love Game, came out right about the same time, around October, November of 2008. So like she was kind of in the club.
But she wasn't the reason that sent you out of the closet.
No, not her per se. I mean, it was a lot of, some of the stuff here and some of the stuff with my mom, and even Howard getting married was like, and my parents' 40th anniversary. It was everything combined. It wasn't just one thing.
But it almost sounded like you were giving Lady Gaga more credit for you coming out than Howard.
Oh, no. I don't think for coming out. I was saying for changing the teenagers and the young kids out there who don't know how to deal with being gay.
What did you think of that message she was sending today about, like, don't do drugs, don't have sex when you're at a young age?
It's smart stuff, like I have nieces and nephews, and I don't ever want them to get into drugs, and you could say she's contradictory because she smokes pot or whatever, but everybody has a vice, and I think she's being as honest as Howard is with everything in his life. They're two equally iconic figures, and both of them kind of tell it like it is.
Were you tearing up at all today?
I don't think today. I think in the concerts I've teared up. A lot of things get me to tear up, but not just watching her perform. It's the fact of what she's doing.
Hey, I thought Mike had a point, Gary, and maybe I can ask you, like, historically, like, sorry.
That's
is today the fame she's at right now, is she the most famous guest we've ever had on, you think, at the height of the fame?
It's funny. I was walking my dog last night. I was talking to my neighbors, and I said I had Lady Gaga coming on, and they said, who's the biggest guest you've ever booked? And I said, she might be it. I mean, we've had Letterman on, we've had Billy Joel on, and Billy Joel is very important. I guess Lady Gaga's a bigger deal for me to get because Billy came on, I felt, because of his friendship with Howard. Like, I didn't nag the shit out of Billy Joel to come on. He just said he wanted to. So I'm trying to think, who would you say? McCartney?
McCartney's a pretty big
McCartney's
guest.
the biggest guest, probably, yeah.
But I'm saying at the height of their fame.
Yeah, I think you may be right.
Well, right. In other words, saying that you have McCartney on when he was a Beatle would be the equivalent of having Lady Gaga on now.
Even as big as those people are, still, when she walks out of here, there's 200 people in our lobby downstairs that have stopped working and are camped out waiting to get a glimpse of her. Then you have the 500 people outside and press and everybody waiting to get a glimpse of her. And none of that happened with Letterman or Billy Joel.
This is her second time here, when she came for the Gayle King show, and Shirley's absolutely right. I've never seen anything like what goes on when she comes around.
Yeah, they are absolutely lined up. Mike, with respect to how she was with Howard, was that the interview that you thought we were going to get today, or did she show a different side of her?
Coming in beforehand, Howard's going to get something that no one else has gotten.
So what did he get today?
Well, the Blackberry songs, for one.
Yes.
She said she didn't even want to play them. She's like, oh, I don't want to. You don't want to hear this. And he's like, no, play it.
Yeah, the second she took the phone out, it was, all right, these are going to come. It's just a matter of Howard, getting her to do it. And yeah, that was an exclusive.
And then even the sex talk, it's Howard Stern. You have to ask about your sex life. So,
and I was sort of amused that she was sort of annoyed by this sex talk. I thought she would have been open for anything. She's like, because what would happen if she tell a story about her grandfather and Howard goes, you think I'll ever go with chicks again? She's like, where the hell did that come from? I had a thought. I forgot what I was going to say. It'll come to me.
Well, her fans, Mike was saying before, there's cult-like devotion there. And I had seen her, I guess, on the web sit at a piano and do paparazzi or something like that. But again, that's you're removed from it. You're watching on the computer. But when she sat down in front of the piano and sang both of those songs, look, you may not like the music. I understand that. But you got to respect the fact that she's got the talent.
And that was a thought that I had. Howard asked her, how did you decide what kind of music you were going to do? She said she was influenced by rock and by this and by that. And when you see her sit at the piano, he said, why did you go into pop? And when you see her sit at the piano and sing the songs, she could have put out an album and been like Tori Amos, which would have been critically acclaimed and nobody would have bought.
And she was also never wavered from her pursuit of music. And granted, she did different styles, but she said, she was bussing tables. She was doing whatever she had to do in order to succeed. And with that training that she had, she was smart enough to get that persona and break through. And both Howard and Robin were asking her, is Gaga going to go away? Are you going to move on to the next kind of thing? And she said, no, it'll always be with her. But I don't know. I have a feeling down the road you may see her stripped down.
Yeah, John's convinced that in 5 years she's going to release an album called Here Comes Stephanie.
Yeah, he's convinced of this 100%. I was going to say that in this day and age with music, everybody is so overproduced. Everybody, the production value. There's no real singers out there anymore. So it was refreshing to hear her at a piano, nothing else, and singing. I was blown away. I never really listened to her, so I didn't know what to expect.
John and I talk about this all the time, especially because John's worked on all the music specials, and we always sit down and compare notes, who are the people that come in here at 8 a.m. and knock it out of the park?
Yeah.
And it's not a lot. And I said, I've always been surprised by how people can't sing at this hour, and once in a while I'm surprised by how people who are supposed to be able to sing can't sing at all.
Right. And she was just powerful as hell today, man. It was impressive. And the other impressive thing, real quick, is, she's telling this heartfelt, story about bullying and her thing, growing up and all the shit she got for it. And here we are chucking and gluing dildos to high-pitched mic while all he wants to do is just watch this song. The Office, it was like 2 shows going on.
I know. I was a little annoyed by the one going on in my actual office.
Well, you should blame Mike. He wouldn't move. That's where the action was.
It would have been great if, during the break, she was like, these goddamn fags.
Hey, it's Sal Governale, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show, things are seeming to be a little strange. Seeming. Huh? Howard accused me of not properly spelling semen. I thought I did it right, but I got a little bamboozled. I got thrown for a loop. I try to explain myself, and as usual, I put my foot in my mouth again. And on top of that, Scott the engineer, one of the hardest working men on the show, takes credit for putting the piano together and the mix for Lady Gaga. Is it bullshit? Well, that's a stupid question, but see for yourself.
Let's get away from that for a second and talk about Sal's spelling. Now, we had speculated that Sal misspelled this word, but we weren't sure quite exactly how it came together. So you should explain that really quick.
So I get in on Monday morning, and the guys give me little Post-its, 2 songs, Gary Page, 1 in yellow, Robin songs or whatever. So I see it, I get a note that there's 2 songs, and when I go to listen to the song, I see that it says something like, I hope you're loving my seeming. And I go, well, that's weird. Then I hear the song, and I see that the song, the word that's being sung is semen. So I said to Howard, somebody doesn't know how to spell the word semen. I'm pretty sure it's Sal. So Howard says, well, you got to be sure. So Jason goes to Sal and Richard and says, hey, because the only way to know is to see the original email from Little Mikey. So Jason goes in to ask them for it, and they get very defensive right away. Why does Gary need to see it? What's going on? What do we do wrong? And Jason's like, nothing wrong. Gary just wants to see it. He's just curious about it, whatever. Then they went to whole rap well, we get a lot from Little Mikey. We can't, because we weren't even asking for that one. We said, just give us the ones you got in the last few days. So finally, late in the show, it gets forwarded to me, and I see that Little Mikey spelled it Seamin. And
right.
so now I have determined that that's how Sal thinks it's spelled, but he knows it's wrong. He's now added the G. And so once I see that, I came in this morning, and because yesterday I said, I think Richard and Sal know about it. I don't think this bit's going to work. This morning, when I saw that Sal had added the G, I said, I think it's going to work.
And before Sal even walked in, he's like, I'm in trouble. What did I do? You immediately assumed that you were on the hook for something. You didn't even know what it was.
Always. I'm always in trouble around here. So it was relieving to know that I wasn't in trouble, but it's either one fuck up or another. So this one wasn't that bad.
Now, why don't you just admit that you don't know how to spell semen?
I do know how to spell semen. When Howard said Little Mikey song, and I spoke to Gary in the morning about the semen song, and I forwarded it to him, and I thought that Gary wanted it for personal reasons. I go, did you get that song?
He said, why did you send it to me in the morning? And after I already knew the answer, I go, I just wanted to check, and there's something I wanted to hear. So I never discussed the spelling with him in the morning.
Yeah, and I never caught on to it, and Jason asked me to forward it for Gary. And I had yesterday I worked on some stuff that I forwarded to Gary as well for personal reasons, so it all made sense. And I was just like, oh, why the semen song? So that was it. And then when Howard called me in, he said the Little Mikey song, and I remember it was seeming.
But that's not what Little Mikey wrote.
I could have sworn he did. I went back to you're right, he didn't, but I swore I saw that fucking G there.
Because that's what you see in your head, because that's how you think it's spelled.
Maybe.
That's how this whole thing works, Sal.
I don't think that's the case. I'm going to disagree with you there, Gary.
Do you know what?
I know I'm not the brightest guy in the world. I don't know why that fucking G was there, but I saw that goddamn G.
Sal, when Howard asked you to spell it on the air today, you spelled it wrong.
Well, I wasn't sure. I always this is the weird thing. Here's how I rationalize it. I spell things wrong from time to time. And when he called me in and he said Little Mikey, I knew I spelled it S-E-A-M-I-N-G. So when he asked me, I go, am I right? Am I wrong? Let me gamble here with the 3 brain cells that are left in my head and spell it the way I remember spelling it on the Little Mikey song.
So but Howard asked you how it's spelled. That's how you think it's spelled. Because if Howard said you're not answering what you wrote down, you're answering how do you think the word is spelled.
This is how I think. I thought it was spelled, and I said it on the air, S-E-A-M-E-N. But then when I got Mikey's with the G on it, which I added in, which I thought, I go, maybe I've been wrong all this time. So then Howard calls me on the air and says, Little Mikey song, spell it. And I go, let me go with Little Mikey. I trusted Little Mikey's ability to spell better than mine. And I said I-N-G, and I totally fucked it up. But in my opinion, before all this, like I said on the air, I thought it was S-E-A-M-E-N.
And how do you spell it now?
S-E-M-E-N. I hope. S-E-M-E-N.
Well, which one?
S-E-M-E-N. I'm going for S-E-M-E-N, final answer.
See, he's got a great move. When Howard asked him how he spelled it this morning, his voice was very tentative. And then what you do is you half throw it out there so that you can almost say that, no, that's not what you heard. And you look for people's reactions.
Absolutely.
And then a lot of times you jump on the one that we go, that's it. You go, see, I knew it.
I jumped on the ING. That was the one I went with. I said, let me go with Little Mikey.
I loved your logic about then it was like, well, when you run, you've been running. So when you semen, you've been semening.
Yeah, so technically,
You even laughed at yourself for that.
Yeah, Howard lost it on that one. I go, I can't defend myself on that. That's
a kind of logic you used when you used to sell stocks.
Absolutely.
And from here, I could see that bracelet that you got.
Yeah.
You're telling me you didn't know until today that's a permanent bracelet?
Here's the funny thing. I've been fidgeting with this bracelet for the past week since I got back from Italy. I can't get this fucker open. And the first thing Howard says is that a bracelet that you can't open? I'm like, how the fuck did he know that? It was pretty amazing. But I like the bracelet, so I think it's a keeper. It's pretty nice.
Well, it is.
It's a permanent bracelet. It ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, me and Lindsay Lohan, we have something in common.
Why would anybody want to have a permanent bracelet?
Well, to show their love for whoever gave it to them, I guess. And I'm sure that's why you have it. So.
I love myself, apparently. I bought it myself.
So what do you do? Let me ask you a question. That thing's on forever, so what do you do when you go through the airport?
That's a great question. I have no idea. They stop me anyway because I look like a Hindu or a Paki anyway, so this won't deter them. This is just another thing.
Before we move over to Scott, Sal, I got one last question for you.
Sure.
Like semen can describe a couple different things.
Yeah, it could be a sailor on a ship is a seaman.
Right. So is there any difference in the spelling between the two of them? Or
I thought they were identical, which would be synonyms. I hope I got that correct.
So. Okay, right. So sailors on the ship would be what?
Seamen.
Right, spelled
S-E. Wait a minute now. That's a good point. Now that I know
hold on there, Bubba Louie.
Yeah, hold on there. You got me there, Heiny Hole. All right, that would be S-E-A. MEN, seamen, because you take sea, which they're traveling on the sea, SEA,
Right.
and then you have men who are on there, MEN, seamen. So in that case, yes. But for some reason, I thought that was the same. And by the way, the brilliant Robin Quivers spelled it the same way as well, SEAMEN. So
spelled what?
Semen. That comes out of your penis.
She did?
Yes. And then Howard did correct her. She thought there was an A in there, too.
Well, I missed that, but thank you for spelling both. Gary, was Scott taking credit for something he shouldn't have taken credit for?
I will say I walked into a studio today and I said to Scott, I got to tell you, Lady Gaga said it better than ever. I said, who did the settings on her voice? Because I thought that was, there was a little tiny effect on her voice, but nothing major that just made it sound so smooth. And he said, well, her audio guy came in here and he gave me some settings and put them in. So I walked out of there thinking that I should have been congratulating the audio engineer, which, by the way, it should be. The audio, usually a person's personal engineer knows what they like best.
And I also heard that the audio engineer gave the settings to somebody else who works with Scott. So, Scott, you should explain yourself here.
Time's up. No, he gave me the settings. I was going to put them in. He went in during the break and he was checking out the piano before Lady Gaga got there. He gave me the settings, but then I didn't have time to enter them. So, because I had to run back in the studio. So when Chris Gibbons, who we work with, came in, he put the settings in. We do this all the time. I'll mix some. Chris.
Well, so I got it. So Chris put the settings in, and then he mixed it, correct?
Yeah.
So what did you do when you were back in the studio? When you went back to your studio?
I was in I was just sitting there with him, monitoring. Just waiting for her to. We did the sound check together to make sure it sounded fine. From the whole process, I was responsible for making sure the piano got in, making sure it was all set up on Friday. We set it up. It was all mic'd and ready to go. Making sure the piano tuner got here on Monday morning. And then just making sure that everything sounded good and it was set up the way it was supposed to be set up. I handled Sunday with a lot of emails with their people of what do you got, what mics you got, what kind of piano it is, and blah, blah, blah.
So is that the way it's normally, like, does Chris usually do, like, times you've gotten shit? Has he done the mix also?
Chris does a lot. If we have the more complicated the mix, usually Chris is there with me.
You said Chris does a lot. What percentage would you say you contributed, and what percentage would you say Chris contributed?
I say 50-50. I mean, his hands were on the controls because I was sitting there. But
I mean, Scott took the supervisory role here.
Yeah,
Right?
I was more. But in that role, also, I have to listen to make sure. Like, if it doesn't sound good, I'm going to go, Chris, I don't think it sounds right. Why don't we change it? I'm there for that too.
Whoa, Evan, slow down.
So on Wednesday's wrap-up show, I was accused of really not having much to do with Lady Gaga's technical performance when she was here. And really, everybody and their brother who could bust my balls, busted my balls. Check it out.
Howard gave a compliment the other day to Scott Salem about the audio for Lady Gaga. And that's turned it. I mean, that just
did that open up a can of worms?
Right, it lit a fuse, and I think people are still upset because some are claiming that Scott is taking credit unfairly. And Scott, I'm going to make your case a little bit here. Scott's saying getting the piano ready. I think you even said this on the air, Robin. The piano, making sure everything gets done, is part of Scott's job and what he does. Yet the question seems to be, Scott, what did you actually do? That's what people keep asking.
I am there. This one.
Were you just in the building? I am there. Could mean anything. Were you in your office? Were you in the studio?
No, I'm there to make sure the artist is happy with what she has or whoever it is. I was in the studio. Mm-hmm. When we have things like this, Chris mixes in my studio. I'm in the studio to make sure Howard knows what to do, to make sure the artist is comfortable, and to be in the studio if there's any problems that arise during the performance. And that's what I was there doing.
Okay, so when Lady Gaga was there.
When she first came in, she sat down. I was in there to make sure she was comfortable with the way things sounded.
So you turned on everything?
We were giving direction to Chris, who was in the other studio mixing it. If she said, I need more of this or I need less of that, I was there to make sure that got done.
Oh, so how much of what you did was the overall engineering part?
Chris had his hands on the fader, so I wasn't actually engineering it.
But the engineering part also has to do with placing the mics.
Chris placed the mics on Friday. afternoon because I left, and he did it in the afternoon on Friday.
So one of the things you said was that it was
technically I didn't have a lot to do with it.
Hold it. I just want to say you at one point said it was 50-50.
Well,
is that really
technically? No. I mean, if you want to put it that way, I mean,
well, technically speaking,
actually, as I thought of it later, it was actually my idea, and I hope Gary remembers this, to have the piano here. You first came into me, you said, listen, he came into me and said, can we get a keyboard?
Hold on, stop.
Can we get a keyboard?
You're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. I have witnesses.
No, stop.
I suggested...
Scott, stop, because you're going to... I'm keeping you from digging the hole.
Hey, Gary, if you remember, I said Lady Gaga's a good singer.
Howard,
and
I love her clothes. Howard suggested the piano, right off the bat. Howard suggested the piano. Then we got into a discussion of... If Lady Gaga walks in and see a piano, will it be weird for her? She feels like she has to play. And then you had the discussion of, well, should we get a keyboard or a piano? Howard is the one
you came in and said, can we get a keyboard? I said...
But you just said it was your idea.
Well, because I didn't know that you didn't tell me Howard wanted a piano. You just came in and said, could we get a keyboard?
Okay, so even if that's the case...
Said,
hold on, if that's the case... Can we get a keyboard? Then how is it your idea that we got a keyboard?
No, piano.
No, Howard thought of the keyboard. Scott thought
Howard
of the piano.
Howard thought of the
well,
piano.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. He came in and said, "Can we get a keyboard?" And he mentioned that we probably could get a Steinway. And I said, well, it would be much better idea to get a Steinway.
No, we knew we wanted a Steinway for the sound. We were just worried about that it might upset her. But here's the thing. Jason, who won't come down because he's afraid because everyone hates him on the wrap-up show, he said to me, you're the engineer and you had your Chris Gibbons. But if Chris Gibbons were you, would he have needed an assistant?
No, I mean, he has an assistant. He has somebody that...
I'm saying if Chris Gibbons were doing what he did and you weren't around, would he have needed someone to help him?
Yes. Someone needs to be in the studio as well.
He couldn't be in two places, is what you're saying.
That's correct.
Well, the other thing you took flack for today, Scott, was you said you were here on Friday and made sure the piano got in here, but then everyone was saying that wasn't you. That was Jared or Sarah or somebody else.
I'm not a mover. I'm not. That's really not my responsibility to make sure the piano gets here. I'm an audio engineer, okay? Gary, before he went on vacation, said, can we get the piano here on Friday, and could you follow up on this? So I followed up on that. Gary told me, he delegated to me. I made sure that the piano, everything was set for the piano to be delivered Friday, and to make sure. So I emailed Jared, who passed it on to Sarah, everybody passed it along.
By the way,
but I made sure that's not my responsibility. My responsibility is to make sure the thing sounds good and the artist is happy.
By the way,
that's my responsibility.
The TV show is working on, I was looking at it this morning, this unbelievable montage of the piano being moved in, and Scott just did it with folded arms.
Yeah, someone made the analogy.
I'm not moving the piano.
Well, someone made the analogy.
I made sure it was here, and it was delivered and put in the right place and put together properly. What the fuck do you want now?
I just have to defend my good name. I wasn't afraid to come down here. I was just busy, but now I'm here.
Scott, someone made the analogy that you invite a bunch of people over to help you move, and you're the guy who stands there and watches. Yeah, who
holds the door.
But is that a fair analogy?
When the piano came in, but it was my responsibility to make sure it got here and was set up properly. To go on the air. Listen, if it sounded like shit, who would have gotten the blame?
You.
Of course. So why can I not take some of the credit for it sounding good? I was part of the process.
That's not what you told me in the hall, Scott.
But the problem was you took the credit, and then it became part of the credit, then it became 50-50, and then technically it became even less.
I don't... Okay, Gary wanted to make sure it got here, and it was set up and ready for Lady Gaga.
And Gary's taking no credit. I mean,
I'll tell you what I'll take credit for. I got a piano from Steinway.
You did.
I called Steinway and I got a piano.
But you're not sitting there saying you're responsible for the sound.
I even said the other day, I'm taking full responsibility for getting Lady Gaga as a guest.
Absolutely.
We have Billy Joel on the show. I take no responsibility for that. Billy Joel's Howard's friend. They called us. I'll take responsibility when I know it's mine, and I won't when it isn't.
Okay.
Is Gary responsible for the sound? No.
No.
So
but
I'm not responsible.
He almost did as much as you.
Jason, what do you want to say?
So there's a couple things going on here. First of all, Scott, you just told me in the hall with cameras and Shuli there that one of the reasons you had Chris Gibbons down was because this was a really big guest and really important, and you wanted him to be in charge of setting the levels because if things went wrong, you wanted somebody to blame.
No.
You said that.
I said that, but that was
okay.
Being sarcastic.
Number two.
When we do a mix in another studio, we have two people that do it. Chris usually handles it when it's when we mix it out of my studio, and I stay in the Howard Stern studio to make sure that everything is going well in there. If it's something else, I've done mixes all the time by myself.
I just want to review facts for 1 second, and then you guys could all draw your own conclusion. Did you mic the piano?
Yeah, you're gonna go through. No, I didn't mic the piano.
Did you?
I told you I did.
Did you choose your own levels to set, or did you just set whatever they told you to set?
Well, no, that was reverb settings based on what her engineer said.
And during the actual performance, I was standing next to you in the studio.
Right,
so who was mixing? Who was mixing?
I said everybody.
Okay, so what did you do?
What did you
build the piano?
Yeah, I mean, what did you do?
Go print out Howard's emails, will you, please?
Name one thing you did besides watch the piano go in the studio.
Why are you grilling me? I said I didn't have
anything.
A lot of technical stuff to do. I was in the studio. I made sure she was happy. I made sure Howard knew what to do. That was my job.
I did the same job Scott did. Here, the bottom line here,
Were you in the
Scott,
studio making sure
is when Howard says, "Wow, Scott, that was great. It sounded great."
All I said was thank you. That's
Why
all
don't
I said.
you say? Thank you, Howard, but there were a lot of people who were involved, and you should also thank Chris and whoever else.
Which I usually do. But he said,
Robin, imagine Scott started to say that to Howard. When someone gives you a thank you,
He was on his way out.
It'd be nice when he gets to elaborate on the rap show.
Hold on.
That was an amazing performance, and it sounded incredible.
Even Scott DePace today.
And he wants to know.
Right, even Scott DePace today, when Howard said you did a great job directing, the first words out of his mouth were, well, it was a team effort.
And also, I don't think it's necessarily what Scott said to Howard in the hall, but it was on the wrap-up show where you're taking 50-50 credit and like all this stuff. Well, clearly, there's no 50-50 anything.
I mean, I didn't.
What, you showed up to work?
Oh, fuck.
And you opened the door when the piano
just
showed up?
Get the fuck out of here, really? I mean, really?
You haven't said one thing you've done. I'm just asking.
I'll tell you what he did do, which is a better explanation, was there were a lot of elements to putting this whole thing together, and he oversaw all of them to make sure that they happen correctly. And that I get more than, it sounded great because of me. There were a lot of elements that had to happen, and you oversaw
a beautiful
everything.
email to Sarah to get the piano.
And I was actually Sunday, the day before, going back and forth with about 15 emails to make sure that with her people to make sure that things were right for them. That they knew they needed to know certain information, and I passed along that information on Sunday. So,
but when somebody's congratulating you on the incredible
so I said thank you. I didn't want to get into a whole conversation with Howard. You know how he can be in the hallway when he's on his way out.
Right.
Okay?
Well, this is how we wound up here.
I said thank you. I didn't say I didn't take all the credit. I just said thank you.
Well, I heard Chris Gibbons was upset that you didn't. Credit him.
I always give Chris credit when he does stuff like that. This time it wasn't on the air and it was just in the hallway, and I said thank you. I gave Chris credit today. He did a great job, and it's a team effort. It
was like it was dragged out of you that there was somebody else involved.
I called Chris because the mixer we have in the studio that is not as good as the one in my studio for music performances. So you need two people to do this operation, one in the studio and one in the other studio. So that's the way it was set
real mixing was done by him.
Yeah, of course.
Robin, I stood because I was taking pictures next to Scott for the entire performance. He didn't move. I mean, not that anything went wrong, but there were no knob touching, there was no mic placement.
Can you believe you're still getting shit for this,
Scott?
It's unbelievable.
Do you feel like you're being picked on unfair? Not just Jason, but do you feel like you're being picked on unfairly?
Yeah, a little. I mean, I didn't claim total credit. All I said 2 words to Howard. Thank you. And that was off the air. I didn't go on the air and say, "Wow, I did a great job. Thank you very much." When Howard called me in the next day on the air, I don't know who heard. Somebody must have been in the hallway. A little birdie or a big fat birdie must have been in the hallway,
or a bald birdie.
That overheard the conversation because the next day Howard said, "Well, I heard that you took the credit and you weren't the one that mixed it." So somebody squealed to Howard.
I wish it was me, Scott, but it wasn't.
Somebody
it must have been another
Somebody
little
must
birdie.
have overheard that because who else? How would Howard know?
Well, again, there were people who obviously worked very hard, and they were upset that their work wasn't being acknowledged.
Well, the next day it was...
As soon as you said something about the piano, people started screaming.
Tim was like running through our hall screaming Sarah's name on the top of his
I mean, it's always when we have equipment delivered, people handle it. I mean, I don't handle...
Well, but I don't know how you're, positioning yourself on the air that it sounds like you're doing these things, and then other people start screaming, Scott. That's all we're pointing out here, is that the moment you start talking about this particular performance.
I never positioned myself in any way.
Credit for things
I didn't
you
take
didn't do.
credit.
Yes, you did. Scott, yesterday on the wrap-up show, I'm sitting in my office, and I heard you say you were responsible for getting the piano in here and getting it out and making sure the tuner
I
came by.
oversaw everything. That is correct.
You oversaw none of that, though. Gary reached out to me. Scott,
another one that you should go back in your office and
Scott,
you had
Gary,
nothing to do with the sound.
Scott,
right?
I'm
you
not
have
talking about the
anything to do with the sound, then get
And
the fuck
apparently
out.
nor did you.
Howard complimented me on the sound. Okay, that was all that was involved. He didn't compliment me or you on the way it was delivered or the way it was tuned up. He complimented me on the sound. The only people involved with this sound were me and Chris and Horace, who was Lady Gaga's engineer. So you can get the fuck out of here
Scott,
and go bury
except
yourself
Scott,
in the piano case.
Except, Scott, you took credit for the move
I
in.
didn't take credit. I
This
just
is the
said
wrap-up
I
show
oversaw
yesterday.
it. He wanted me to make sure the piano got here on Friday and that everything was set for Monday. And I did that. I made sure.
No, you didn't. You emailed me and you're like, can you do this?
I said, do you have the contact information?
You said, can you do this? I have the email, Scott.
All right, so what did you do? Hold on. I'm going to tell you that I don't know how the piano got here last time Billy Joel was here, but I know it got here. And I think I spoke to the guy from Steinway, and then it got it over to Scott. So I do have to say that I sent a note to Scott. Here's the information for the guy from Steinway. Work it out to get it. And he didn't reply to me, but Jared sent me an email later in the day like, okay, I'll be here to get it. I was a little bit surprised that it had gone, because I thought Scott will be here on Friday. They're going to deliver it on Friday. He would set up getting it in on Friday. So I was a tiny bit surprised that somehow Jared had gotten into it. Like Jared's email, I think the exact words were, don't worry, I'll take care of this.
You know, it'd be so great if, like, Lady Gaga is listening to this conversation of who's responsible.
She said she told us during the break she was a huge fan of the show.
Well, what did you do on Friday to oversee the delivery of the piano? Like, what actions did you take?
I opened the door and I held the door for the piano move.
And I've got video.
Did you meet the guy? Did you talk to the guy at the freight elevator?
I talked
did
to
you
one
show
of the
him
guys who was a big fan of the show.
Wait, did you really hold the door open so Tim's thing was kind of...
I did. I did.
If anyone else other than Scott got this compliment, would all of this be happening?
No.
No, there's something about Scott that draws all this
I
shit.
mean, okay, so I don't know how the delivery and all of it, got involved. I'm really
Bring up these things, Scott. Nobody talked about the piano. It was all about sound. And then you said, when asked what you actually did, you brought up the piano.
Well, I was there to make sure that it got in. I didn't see Jared there. Sarah was there.
I never took credit for it. And in fact, when I heard that, I went to the news and said, Sarah did an incredible job. She busted her ass for 2 weeks during the vacation. She worked with our building to get insurance.
Okay, so I wasn't.
So I gave her the credit.
I was on vacation. That's why
But the point was, I gave her the credit, and you took that away from her. That's all I was
didn't
doing.
take credit away from her.
You said you were responsible for this. You got it in, whatever. And I said, listen, it was Sarah that did this, so at least give her the credit. That's all.
Fine. She did a great job on getting the piano in the building. I mean, I said it was a team effort. On the air today.
The very last thing he said.
Actually, I think Jason said that at like 10:20.
Hey, I just want to thank Chuck Zito.
This all started from 2 words.
Chuck Zito.
2 words. I said, Chuck, can you beat someone up for me?
It also seems, Gary, that Jared and I guess Sarah's not here, but Jared and Tim see particularly bent out of shape about this, and when they start talking to you, you get very upset as well, Scott. I mean, Jason...
because they say I did nothing. I mean, obviously...
No, I don't think Jared said you did nothing. Jared said that Sarah's the one that really got the piano in. The other stuff that you said you do, he's not interested in.
I said I made sure the piano got in the building. I didn't...
No, you actually really made sure the piano...
That kills Jared every time you say it.
By the way, what you really did is you made sure the piano got in the studio. Sarah made sure it got in the building.
Okay.
Scott was at work on a Friday.
No, Scott watched.
But Scott,
Everybody else made sure the piano
Scott,
got
all
in
I'm
the
saying is
building.
I saw what it took. It took, literally emails back and forth because the building was having issues with their insurance. Sarah had to find a new moving company.
But that's not my
all this
responsibility.
Stuff. And never did I say it
my
was.
responsibility
But when
is
you
to make
sit
sure
there
it
and
sounds
take
good.
credit for it and say, well, I got it in and I got it out, I made sure the tuner. Sarah was the one working with the moving company to make sure the tuner could come in the right time. Make sure, that they. I think I spoke to Jason as to what time they could come in.
Okay, so I didn't do anything. In other words,
but don't take credit for someone else's hard work. That's all I was doing. I was defending Sarah, who's new here, and didn't appreciate the fact that when she heard you say you took credit for her work, that's what it was.
I like how the new chick's digging on you already. That's awesome.
Whatever.
By the way, I forgot about that, so I'm now going to take credit for the piano also because I did answer an email. Oh, can we get before you're still angry? Can we get to the Tim thing real quick? What's your beef with Tim?
Listen,
what road did you keep threatening to go down?
What goes on between me and Tim is
on the air today. You kept don't go down that road. Don't go down that road. I'm dying to know what road.
We're going engaged tonight. Me and Tim. No, nothing. There's no. I mean, obviously, we have some disagreements sometimes with your boss, and we had a disagreement, and then. That's not for the air. That's just for me and Tim.
But you said it on the air.
I didn't say anything. I said don't start. Don't start on the air. I don't know.
Do you want to go down that road?
Jason, hold on. I'm going to stop you because I see Sarah over there.
She's carrying a piano. Understandable.
Sarah, did you...
I brought a piano in.
Sarah, did you feel like when Scott took credit for all this, were you upset by that?
Well, I did get the piano in the building. So I heard that he took credit for it. I didn't tune it.
Everybody.
I didn't mix it.
Whatever.
Neither did Scott.
The last thing I said in the air, it was a team effort, and that's truly what it was.
But it took days to get that out.
Here's what I got out of this, and if I'm wrong,
you on the team?
Hold on, if I'm wrong about any of this, let me know, guys. We'll do this really quick. I sent you an email about the piano, which you sent to Jared.
That's right.
You had nothing to do with it until the piano was brought to the building, and then you held the door.
Like, how did you even know that the piano was coming? Somebody else had to tell you.
I was the one in charge of telling the guys where to put the piano.
Okay, fair enough.
But somebody had to tell you that the piano was coming. You had you just gave it to somebody else.
Well, yeah, obviously. No, I had to. Gary said, make sure the piano's here on Friday, and I didn't have any of the contact information, so I asked Jared if he had the contact information.
Well, that's not true. I forwarded you the email from the guy from Steinway, and I said, here's the information. Make sure I actually sent you the information.
By the way, I love that. What did you do? Point to the one place in the studio that's big enough to hold the piano and say, put it there?
Well, it's certainly not big enough to hold you.
He was there when I brought it in. When I had it come out of the freight.
Mm-hmm. But you had to call him and tell him.
You met him at the freight?
No, he wasn't at the freight. I was at the freight.
No, right.
And then
Sarah met him.
I brought it over to the studio, and then he opened the door.
Actually,
I guess he could
and
see that the piano was coming in.
What if Scott hadn't opened the door, guys?
The piano never would have gotten into the studio.
Actually, was down at the freight for a little while.
Look, Scott wants to take credit more as a supervisor on this project.
But he didn't take credit as a supervisor.
Right, because he did. By the way, he did a great job supervising. There's nothing wrong with supervising stuff.
Right. But he didn't take credit for that. He took credit
for the sound.
I don't care how it got here.
And then when he was caught because the sound person said you can't take credit for the sound,
everybody's throwing it at me.
He started taking credit for anything else he could, which was the piano.
What I'm getting from all this is that Scott successfully stayed out of everyone else's way while they got the job done correctly.
I personally, swear to God, I hate to say this, I think Scott was banking on the fact that Sarah's only been here a month and she'll just shut up.
I didn't even. I mean, there were multiple people involved. Obviously, I mean, did Chris thank his assistant and helped him set?
We don't know, but you were the one who didn't thank Chris.
Yeah,
Chris was, and I got that note, Scott. Chris was genuinely upset by that.
Really? Because we both said. I said to him. I didn't mean to diss him, and he knows that whenever we do stuff, I try to give him credit. And when the show was over, I said, "Thanks, you did a great job."
Yeah, but in this case, you're getting
it got started on the air. I didn't say anything on the air to anybody about. All I said was thank you to Howard. It got brought up on the air.
No, but you're getting the on-air compliment from Howard, Robin, both saying this is the best sounding performance we've ever heard.
Before he said that on the air. He said thank you after the show. He never said anything on the air about it sounding. He said right after the show, he said it sounded great, and I said thank you. Nothing else was said on the air until the next day when he said, "Oh, someone told me someone else mixed it."
Well, again, Scott, you know what he was thanking you for, and you know you weren't responsible for it.
Whatever you guys want to think, that's fine.
Okay.
I think the evidence is out there for the jury, Scott.
I'm going to play a couple of things that have been happening, including Sal's weird pronunciations. You know the word villa?
Yeah.
I have a villa in France, perhaps you'd say. He calls it a villa.
I hate to say this.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
But
in Italian.
Get out of here. You're in America, asshole. First of all, I'll tell you what. You're not from Italy. You didn't grow up in Italy. You've never been in Italy.
Right. I've been to Italy.
Yeah, okay. Here's Sal from the wrap-up show yesterday. Listen to this guy.
Women love men who are successful, so you have to play the success card. You have to paint the big picture. 90% of the time, a woman is not going to be attracted to the average guy right off the bat. But if you give her a reason, like you have a mansion, like you have a place in the Hamptons, like you have a villa in Italy, stuff that most likely she won't see.
What do you have in Italy?
I have a villa in Italy.
A villa. You've heard of a villa.
That's the best. I have a villa.
When Gary said, "What do you have in Italy?" I thought he was saying, like, you're really exaggerating.
I've never seen a guy, because you seem like a bright guy to me. Honestly, you do.
I think I'm a bright guy, but in
Yeah.
Italy, they say villa. They say bene sta villa.
Forget Sal being an idiot with the word villa.
Okay.
Listen to this. This is from the wrap-up show. Don't get caught up in what the content is. Just
Okay,
listen to
just
this
listen
word.
to the
Listen to
pronunciation.
it.
Do you know do you remember what that whole Jim Jones thing was about?
Yeah. He had an occult. He gave all these people Kool-Aid and they dropped dead.
Wait, he had what?
He had this occult. I think it's called an occult.
Right.
So in Italy, they say occult?
They say, where did you get that one from?
Yeah. How'd you learn how to say that wrong?
Well, a cult. I heard then it was cult, not a cult, but an occult is, I think it's a combination. It's like satanic groups. They're occults. But I thought it's the same thing. It's as long as it's a group
Sal,
of weird
do you
people.
ever read? Do you ever like take an interest in
Consult
anything?
the dictionary.
No. Sal, when
Too
people
busy.
are saying occult, they're not saying occult. They're saying a, and then a word C-U-L-T, cult.
A cult.
And then there is the occult.
The occult or occult is, holy cow! I can't
When I
believe
see
I'm-
occult, O-C-C-U-L-T, whatever it is, and you hear people saying occult, I'm always thinking it's occult.
No,
I never distinguish the difference between a cult and occult. When you
Holy cow! Where did you grow up, man? And don't give me this bullshit.
I grew
you
up
say
in Holbrook.
villa because you were in Italy.
Yeah, because when you're in Italy, they're
Okay.
like, come to my villa.
You know, he says that like from Transylvania. I want you to come to my villa.
Hey, I'm on Howard Stern to promote my new movie. It's called Adam and Steve. And I just saw like two girls with, well, that was 4 breasts, basically. I didn't see any girls. I just saw 4 breasts run by. Yeah.
Did you enjoy that?
But yeah, no, I did. Did you? You missed it. Your camera was this way. This is probably you missed everything that's going on behind you.
Yeah, I was with you, and I should have been.
Yeah, with me, you're like standing. You closed the door like an idiot. That's all right.
All right, man. Well, have fun in there.
All right, you too.
Thanks.
All right.
All right, let me bring Chris in. I know I'm supposed to take a break, but screw it, because I know Chris has got limited time, and I apologize. I'm running behind.
What's he up to? He's got limited time.
Who, Chris Kattan?
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, Chris, what are you up to that you got limited time? I mean, what's going on
We
here?
hardly ever see you. What are you doing?
What's with your limited time? What are you up to? How you doing, brother?
Am I on right now or no?
Bro,
Yeah, we're on.
I don't know that.
I knew you were waiting, and I apologize.
Can I shake your hand?
Yeah, sure.
Good to see you.
I
You look great. My
Thanks,
God.
man.
Hey, Artie. how
What's
are you?
up, Chris?
Good to see you, buddy.
He's got another. He's got another interview this morning. He's on a big schedule.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
What's your story? You seeing anyone?
Yeah, I am. I'm seeing a woman.
You date a lot of models.
No, I don't. I don't know.
So
I feel I'm one of those guys that's like, is he gay? And then they would go out with me and they find out he's not, which is better for me.
Hey, Gary, bring
so
in
they're
my
like,
notes.
oh, he's, because I don't seem like a threatening guy.
Right, right.
So they're like, oh, he's
you.
cute, he's funny, and then they want to rape me.
You're stealth.
First of all, Gary, bring in my
works out
Chris
very
notes.
well,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
I don't mind getting raped by a woman.
Yeah, here's a guy on the phone thinks you're gay. Hold on a second. Wait, here.
Oh, I love this topic. Here's
JT.
someone who thinks you're gay. Like, oh my God, I've had enough of this.
What a leap.
That's
JT,
enough.
You think Chris is gay?
Yeah, definitely. He's a homo.
What do you-
Kattan's a homo.
Oh, there you go.
That was it?
That's it.
He was so upset.
that's
he had
all
to get
he's
off the
got.
phone. Kattan's a homo. I'm going to crash.
That was Lorne Michaels on the phone.
Anyway.
He's already up. He's like, Kattan's a homo. I'm on the treadmill.
I gotta get out of here. I'm shopping for socks with Paul Simon.
Sir, what
Wake
evidence?
me up at 6:30. I gotta tell everyone Kattan's a homo.
What evidence do you have that Kattan's a homo? Sir,
I saw him do that character where he's a homo. Therefore, he's a homo.
So how do you feel? How long you been off Saturday Night Live for?
Like 3 years.
Is it weird to be off Saturday Night Live? Or you got?
It was weird because you're like doing 6 days a week and for 8 years. So at first it was weird. It's like, what do I do with? I'm not staying up till 4 a.m. writing and.
What do you do with your life?
Yeah,
right?
well, you get a life, and then you get to. I don't know. You get to.
Is it
You get to
scary?
work and do other good things.
But is it scary in a way?
At first, yeah, because you're so used to the same people, and you're used to doing characters and like the Mangos and the Mr. Peepers and all that stuff.
A regular
and that's fun.
paycheck.
And a regular paycheck, but then you leave and then you make a lot more money.
Do you?
And make
In
less
lumps.
Well, yeah, because they don't let you do other. They will allow you if you do a film here and there or something, but then
How's
you
your
leave
life?
and
How does your life work? In other words, before when you were on Saturday Night Live, you're just busy all the time and
Yeah,
you're
you're-
working.
yeah.
But then now you're like doing movies primarily, right?
Yeah, I did a TV thing, and now I'm doing a couple more movies. But now I did this film coming out Friday, and it's an independent film,
right?
And it actually turned out really well. So
yeah, they
it's
made a
good to
good
do
movie.
good things too. Like otherwise, sometimes you leave SNL and you rush into stuff, and you don't know if it's gonna be good. You're like, here's the money, and you're like, you're on
talking
a
about
roll.
that taxi movie.
Whatever, it's like you go out there and you just do it, and you're on a roll, but you're not really changing a lot, and
Right.
you're just making big money, and then you're like, oh.
But what's
shit.
your life like? Like you do a movie, and then you have a couple of months off, and you can hang out.
Yeah,
oh,
basically.
that's nice, man. That's
And then you can write while you're taking some time off.
Are
and
you
go on
living out in
vacation.
LA?
I'm living out in LA. Yeah.
got a big spread.
It's okay. It's kind of. It's not huge. It's hidden. It's like close to everything and hidden.
And what do you do when you have a couple of months off? I can't imagine what that's like.
Well, you would like.
I mean, you're a young guy. You got money.
You take in life, so you could actually be better as a performer for other stuff too. Like,
Now, how do you
get
do
to
that?
create.
Yeah, we want to do.
I know.
How do you take in life?
But I know. How do you take? I'm getting like a shock in my fucking.
Is that shocking?
I got a little shock in my ear. Like,
you know why we
is
do
this
that?
part of the show now?
It
You
keeps-
put shocks and
it
people
keeps
do
you
it.
funny.
Kattan's a homo. Shock him.
We have little shock headphones.
Shock the homo.
We have a guy back here doing that.
Are you really getting shocked? Are you really getting shocked?
No, there was like a little shock. I'm like, did I wash my hair?
That happens sometimes in my headset.
Well, first of all,
It is. It's like ever since you joined Sirius, it's like you get shocks in your hair.
I'm like four. I'm
That's
four.
a good idea, though. We should wire those.
I have 4 minutes left with you, and I want to get to a bunch of
That's
things.
it? Are you serious?
Well, you're the
all
one
right.
You got to get out of here.
I like the spread here. It's nice.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, it's really
it's
nice.
really good.
It's
Chris
so good.
Kattan is in Adam and Steve's.
Now, what's this all about?
Give me the
Adam and
brief.
Steve?
It's like it's about two gay dudes, but I'm not gay in it. There's another reason. Chris is a homo, and me and Parker Posey are a romantic couple, and she's awesome. And it just turned
Bedroom
out
scene with Parker Posey.
we had a pie makeout scene, but it was kind of cut because the wire of her whatever the microphone went all over the place, and we only had a certain amount of time because it was independent. But so I was kind of mad about that.
So, so a film like this, when it's independent, they don't pay you a lot of money.
No, they don't.
But they give you a
But-
piece of the action if it makes some money.
Yeah, but it's like it just turned out like I wasn't doing some goofy character. I got to be normal, but still funny. And then everybody's like, "Oh my God, he's such a good performer or actor, or whatever." And it's like I just got to be
so that's good for you to
normal.
know.
So that's
Right.
what's happening. So that was
And-
good. I'm not doing Mr. Peepers, although. I wish there was something about doing those characters like with Katie Holmes. Like I got to hump her head and spit in her mouth, and like now I'd be like attacked by the cruise people.
You would get great.
Cruise would be like, go get the little homo.
You would get great chicks on that show, and you could, as Mr. Peepers and your characters, you could climb on them. You could make out with them.
I got to like swat spit with Charlize Theron and slap J-Lo's butt and all because you're doing a character that they're like, I want to do that character. I'm like, all right, fine.
Yeah, we're gonna make out with you now.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you ever bang a guest host when you're on Saturday Night Live? Do they get so taken up with the week and the work and your talent?
I didn't hear a lot of stories about that ever happening. I think
you never got
there
that?
Are a couple. I made out with one or two or something.
What'd you get? Come on, give me.
I can't say.
Oh, brother, come on, give me. Who
I can't. There was like flirting.
Reese Witherspoon? Who?
No, not Reese Witherspoon. She was angrier.
Was it Jim Brewer?
It was Jim Brewer.
Come on, I'm going to shock him again right now if he doesn't
Oh
tell
God,
us.
I got that.
That's it. Let's go to Andy. There's a new movie out called Adam and Steve. It's an independent film, so you got to look for it. I imagine in all the major cities.
It's like a small. It's like a kind of art house kind of film, but it really is actually really funny.
So you don't if you wanted to make Mango the movie, or you did the Rocks,
I shoot myself
when you did the Roxbury Boys or whatever the hell that was.
That was made into a movie.
Yeah,
that was into a movie.
Yeah.
Does Lorne Michaels own that stuff?
Yeah, he does. He owns every. I think every character you kind of bring to the table, I guess.
How do you know when it's time to leave Saturday Night Live? Like what?
When you're like doing Mango for the 50th time.
Do you get bored doing Mango? Is that it?
You kind of do, but that's not nobody's fault on the show at all.
Does Lorne Michaels say to you, maybe your time is
you
up?
You kind of leave when you're like, you don't. No, he wanted. They wanted me to stay. The more and more I was there, they wanted me to stay.
And did they give you a raise to get? Did they try to entice you with money to stay?
Not a lot,
No.
a little bit. It's more like for me, I left because it's the more it becomes a job,
right?
The more you kind of want to go, because then you're like not creating as much, and you don't feel as fueled. And
here, look at your dating history. Chris lives with his girlfriend, model Sunshine Tutt.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend now.
They've been dating for nearly a year.
Her name's Sunshine. Her real name's Sunshine.
She must be cute.
She's
Sunshine
really
Tutt.
cute.
Yeah.
You can probably look her up.
Cute.
I'm not going to say look her up on the internet.
Look her up on the internet,
God.
Benji, and show it to me. When you get a Sunshine Tutt.
Yeah. Her real name, they're like her parents were like, I don't know, bohemians, and he either like screamed sunshine while he was coming.
And did she?
Or something happened. Or they're on a leaf and there's sunshine in
taking
the air.
acid, who knows?
Something happened. And the name of the acid was Sunshine.
That's right.
Something was going on.
So you meet a chick like this, model, she's seen your work on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, but she didn't care about that stuff.
That's
She's
what
like,
they all say. Don't
no.
believe it.
Well, right, I know.
So
she cared a little bit, obviously.
And do we see her in any big campaigns? Does she have?
She did. She was Victoria's Secret. What the hell am I drunk? Victoria's Secret, a Skechers thing.
And it must be. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in a place called Mount Baldy in California, like in a cabin kind of.
So when you're growing up in a cabin, I don't know if you were a popular kid in school. I know I wasn't. When all of a sudden,
look at Artie, he's like falling asleep.
No, I'm just.
Artie's like.
There's those basketball games going on. He's
is this where Jenna Jameson,
yes,
jerked off?
That's where she jerked off. You're sitting on her wet spot.
More over there, actually.
Is there some more over there? Little Jenna in the. I see a little Jenna stain in the corner of the room.
Wait a second. So when you're
hey, Robert, let's see your tits. I'm serious.
When you're with Sunshine Tutt for the first time.
Has anyone ever asked you to see your tits?
Oh, every day.
Oh, they always do. I'm like, I'm going to go on that show and ask, has anybody asked? Like, no, I don't think so. Like, now I'm an idiot, and obviously everyone asks.
Let me see.
Every day.
Oh,
what a stupid.
Tutt.
Let's see the photo.
Oh,
yeah, let's check that
What
out.
have they got?
Oh, that's good, yeah. She's prettier than that, too.
Oh, yes. Sunshine Tutt. What's it like when you're a kid? You're growing up.
What the hell was that? Was that Jenna?
Were you popular in
it's like
school?
A battery fell out of her vagina.
Did you get laid a lot in high school?
No. I didn't get laid until I got on TV.
That's what I'm saying.
Not really.
So how old were you?
I made mixtapes, and they're like, you're cute. I usually got like, I'd go out with you. You're the kind of guy I'd marry, but not want to have sex with.
That's fun.
Isn't that great? That means like you're spending all this time with people, and they're like, what am I doing? Driving you in the morning, picking you up.
That's brutal.
Telling you I love Peter Gabriel and you love it too. All that bullshit. Like, I made a Sting Love the Blue Turtles tape for you.
So when you're now in the driver's seat, and when you're in the driver's seat,
I got another shock in my ear.
You better be still.
I'm trying to quiet you down.
You again.
When you get a girl like Sunshine Tutt.
Yeah.
And it's your first night in bed with her, and she's now giving herself to you. She's naked, and she's shaven, and she's blumpkining you, and, and giving you a tossed salad or whatever it is.
Tossed salad.
Yes.
Like with the little
tell me, be
balsamic.
Real. Be real. Do you pinch yourself and go, oh, my God, look at what's going on in my life?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Sunshine Tutt is not every guy's conquest. I mean, there's very few who can get her.
That's true.
Do you take her home to show her off to the old friends?
Yeah, my dad was like, she's I gotta say, you did pretty well.
And look, you dated model.
It's not like that's my boy. That's like, let me sabotage this one for you.
You dated model Jennifer Jimenez.
Jennifer Jimenez?
You dated.
How'd you get this one? You gotta be more like your father and fuck it up. No.
You dated. Do you think your father's jealous of you?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think he might have been a little bit, but at one point. But no, I think now he's proud.
Proud.
I don't know though. How could any father be proud that your son is doing pretty?
Why not?
I don't know.
Why
well, if I
can't-
had a kid like some, and I'm not, if I'm at home or whatever, and my kid's going out and getting laid with some hot fun thing, and I'd be like, what the fuck? What is? I'm not happy about this. I brought you to this planet. You're like taking the things that I wish, that I'd probably get put in jail for.
Don't you think your father would like a little sunshine in his life?
Sure, a little bit.
Absolutely.
Or at least a little tut.
So you feel that your father might compete with you and might even be
I didn't
jealous.
say. Well, I don't know about that. I don't.
Was
think
he
so.
a funny guy?
Yeah, he was very funny.
Really?
See,
was your father a comedian?
He is a comedian. He was in the he was in the Groundlings, this comedy group I was in. So there's a
That's
little
right.
bit-
I had heard that.
Yeah, but he would I would watch him see him work his magic with his
So he
bring out a
probably
biorhythm with the girls.
he probably sees you walk into the house with Sunshine Tut, and he's like, God damn, look at this. I was in the Groundlings. I had no Sunshine Tut.
People laugh.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, he still does though.
Yeah.
But now he probably watches a lot more porno than I do.
Now, it says here you dated model Jennifer Jimenez.
Yes.
So there's another model you
sounds
had.
hot.
Model.
And that's
You
not
probably
bad.
met her. I think Norm liked her. He went,
Jennifer Jimenez. Oh yeah.
You also dated a woman named Jane Herman.
Yes.
So you're on quite a tear, aren't you?
She was
What is she?
She's a girl.
So you two used to go to Nobu and throw food at other people in the restaurant. You're crazy. You're wild.
That's like.
Is that not true?
I think maybe once I threw some. People, I don't know. Some people think that's cute for a moment. It's not like I always go out and let's throw food.
Howard, you don't remember getting
Eat
hit
with your feet.
You didn't get hit with
hey, be funny. Throw food.
Andy on Long Island, say hi to Chris Kattan. I'm running out of time. I'm already 5 minutes over. See
Are
Chris
you really?
Kattan and
I
Adam
said
and Steve.
keep going. I don't know.
All right, I'm going to ignore it. Go ahead, brother. Come on.
Come on.
Throw up water.
Jameson, just
damn it!
Someone Jamesoned all over me.
Toss my salad.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
What does he think about Jim Brewer and Norm Macdonald bashing him, saying that he used to still bitch him all the time on the show?
Yeah, some of the guys do have a hate thing with you. Norm tells.
Those are the same two people, and I don't think they really hated.
Jimmy Brewer works here. Now, I've become somewhat friendly with him.
He's a nice guy, though.
Yeah, I like him.
Really nice guy.
Did you have a problem with him?
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe he has a problem.
I never
might have had a
I never
problem.
got the impression that Norm hated Chris.
Norm didn't hate me. He was just say things that were like, is that fine line of being mean or funny?
He's a ball breaker.
Hey, Chris, talk to
Real
me.
big ball breaker, and then I break his balls. But he
So
didn't
it's loving.
like his balls being broken.
Yeah.
He really didn't. That was the problem.
So you would break his balls, and he didn't like it.
And then he get pissed.
And then he get pissed.
And then he get mad, and he wouldn't say anything. And then he go like, and then spit on the wall and leave.
Hey, Howard, one more thing.
Yes.
Good sport. Howard,
Yes.
when you take break, do me a favor. Can you play that whole entire bit where the guy smacks the other guy and he goes, ah!
What bit are we
He
talking
called
about?
for you to do that?
What?
He got on the line to tell you to play a bit.
Hey, let me ask you
He's
something.
talking to Howard Stern right now. Why he's,
Hey,
hey,
Chris,
don't play that bit where someone goes,
Chris, focus with me for a second here. Is it true that you dated and lived with Stifler's mom, Jennifer Coolidge?
Oh, we dated.
That's Stifler's mom?
But that was 15 years ago.
Oh. Was she a lot hotter then?
She was I can't say she was hotter. She was younger.
I went to a party.
I'm trying to be polite. She looked much.
No. I went to a party at her house around 95-ish. Jennifer.
Yeah,
I thought she was smoking.
Yeah,
she's really sexy.
She's sexy now, but she was smoking.
She was the one on Joey.
Toddy.
Is she on Joey and she plays the agent?
I've never seen Joey. I don't know.
But that you got to realize that yes, she's a brilliant woman, but she was.
Well, you dated her when she was hotter.
Really funny.
Yeah, she was hotter, but that doesn't. She's still sexy. I mean, women. Love
Go
her.
ahead, Ralph. What's up?
Yeah, hi. Two quick questions for Chris. Did you ever skull fuck Sunshine in the shower till she threw up?
God, that's so weird because I did that this morning.
Yeah.
I can't believe you just said that.
Have you ever had your salad tossed?
I Jamesoned all over her.
When she tosses your salad, Chris, are you on all fours or on your back?
I bet you.
Again, you just got me.
Weren't you
You know
shocked?
exactly all about me. I can't believe it.
Like he was there.
And you know, it's so weird. It's like, clearly, you know I'm a homo when I'm skull fucking my girlfriend. You know that.
But Chris, isn't it amazing to you?
Look, Artie again is falling asleep.
I'm not. No, I'm concentrating.
Chris,
Look, he's falling like his
Chris, look
his
at me.
chin is on.
Isn't it amazing to
Chris,
you?
Ow! I'm not kidding. I just got 3 shots in my ear.
I control that.
What is it, Gary?
I got to get him out of here.
Where's Chris going? Where are you going?
He's going to the WB.
The WB's not going to ask him about getting his salad tossed.
Wait, there's one other chick he dated, by the way, that you didn't bring up. Do you know who Jennifer Coolidge is?
He just mentioned that already.
Sorry, I missed it.
There's other people, too. By the way, there's other people.
There is?
Well, yeah, but those are...
All right, listen to me.
Nobody watches the WB.
What? It's not a cartoon, dumb shit.
The WB. What is that? A news show?
I don't know what it is.
You know, every local channel.
Nobody watches the WB.
All right, listen.
Hey, Howard. play the sound of somebody taking a dump.
So I haven't seen you in a while.
Why?
Chris.
Why'd you call me? Play the one where someone's having a hard on. Play that sound.
Chris Kattan is going to be in something called...
There's the sound.
Adam and Steve.
Play the sound of someone peeing on someone's face.
It's the only show where they call to request sound.
Oh, is that the sound?
They order us around.
Fred, do you know what sound they're talking about?
No, I don't.
We used to have the piss on thing from the porn.
Yes.
I don't know what they were.
Chris, do you have a sound you'd like me to play?
A song?
A sound? A sound.
Play the sound of somebody taking a dump on someone's neck.
Well, Howard,
I do have that.
You do have that. It's on your page.
It's called neck dump.
It's on a scat video on your page.
It's called a neck dump. Listen, I love people. I don't like it when people pee on somebody. That's disgusting. But someone takes a dump on you, that's fine.
That's fun.
That I understand.
It's on Howard's page?
It should be.
No, it's gone. Isn't that too sad?
Scat video?
Gone.
Scat video.
Gone.
Yeah, it's a new area. We just discovered.
That's another word for taking a dump on someone's neck.
All right, Chris, listen. See Chris Kattan in Adam and Steve. It's about some 2 gay dudes, but Chris isn't gay.
But Chris isn't gay.
Me and Parker Posey are the straight couple. It's about relationships.
Right.
I know that sounds like a relationship. But
Right,
it's actually really funny.
And it's good.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
we can take your word for it.
Yeah, you can take my word for it.
All right, then I will. All right, listen. Chris, it is great to see you.
Oh, great seeing you, man.
I don't want you to be late for the WB.
Wow. Oh, you mean hello, my baby, the Frog Network?
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping by. Come by
anytime.
anytime.
Yeah, of course. I'd love it.
It's great to see you.
I'm glad you guys are doing so damn well. Like, thank
Nobody
God
said
you guys
we're doing
are
well. Nobody said we're doing well.
No.
Oh, all right. Well,
they don't acknowledge
you guys look fantastic, and that's all that matters.
No, we're very happy.
Oh, it was great. So I had a great time. Did you do this at home?
Yeah.
What are we having for dinner?
Just follow my roommates.
Yeah. I'm going to the bathroom now. I'm going to take people going to the bathroom. Is that your family?
Extended.
That's your extended family.
Did the parents know that today?
Yeah. Wait, you got my jacket?
Yes.
Great. See you, buddy.
Right, we'll see you later.
See you, man. What are you doing?
With Howard
Do you need some talk?
He has his own news department.